We set the intro, and we can do the what's ups and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's right. Turn us up at work. Turn us up in traffic. Turn up.
It's lit.
It is lit. Insane,
Mama. You can't go wrong with a good Migos ad lib.
No, you can't.
It applies to anything.
Not ever.
Yeah.
Did they start skirt?
I think so.
They definitely popularized it by doing the singing joint on that Drake joint.
That's facts.
Yeah, shout out to Migos.
Shout out to Migos.
What up, everybody?
He said they trying to get us fired.
Man,
Job schmob. Who needs a job?
who trying to get us fired?
Hey,
Who getting fired?
tell
right
your
now?
boss if he ain't listening to UnQuantized, he's slipping. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Put him on game. He gonna give you a raise.
Yeah, you need to report him to HR. He ain't on that UnQuantized.
Kanye's album.
Yeah, we're gonna get
We're
into
gonna
all
talk
of
about
that.
young
It has
Kanye
been,
to the.
It has been an action-packed week. Son.
Hey, Ascending Keys, Black Noise. What up, YouTubes?
What up? What up? So, man, let's do some what's ups first.
Okay, MDM Loyal says, "Hey, what's good, man? What's good? KO Beats.
What up? What up?
Let's see. Frank Room. What's good, man?
What up, Frank?
We got Panther 08. Man, it's been good. I'm glad we back, man. Last week was a little short.
Yeah, we did the telecast joint.
You know, and I was upset because I got off the podcast to go to this meeting, right? A&R meeting to play records, right? Come to find out, I knew who the person was, and then she canceled on us as soon as we got there, bro. So we did all of that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all would definitely get ready.
Yeah.
I seen y'all like, yo, you dressed? You got sandwiches back? All right, we out of here.
Got the beats, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, it's cool. It happens.
Hey man, this is a rehearsal.
You know what I mean?
LA
LA was good to me, though. A lot of
Yes, sir.
good meetings, good sessions.
Dope.
Man, got to work with some dope. I went to Rock Nation, got to work with this artist named Q the Fool,
Nice.
signed to Rock Nation.
Where's he from?
DMV.
Shout out to
Yeah,
DMV.
from the
area.
DMV.
Yeah.
Got to, chop it up with Ray Shrum, the Shrum Life crew, you know what I mean? Work with Jay Shrum.
Dope.
Cooked up some beats. It was good, man. Recorded a course for producers, you know what I mean?
Nice.
With young Diego Ave.
Always nice.
Coming soon.
Always nice.
So yeah, that was my week, man. Glad to be back.
Yes, sir.
Everybody said Baltimore. A lot of DMV in the building. Shout out to y'all,
Come
man.
on, man.
Shout out to the hometown, man.
Give it up for the home team, baby. I saw somebody say, "Is Ye back?" Oh man, we gonna have to get into that too. So when you out in LA, did you beef with anybody? Because that's what's happening right now.
I was beefing with Runyon Canyon. I almost passed out going up the top.
I saw you out there looking like a mountaineer.
Dog, I was over there breathing hard. I sound like Norbit. I was over there on my IG story. I'm like trying to make it up to the top of the hill.
Retribution. This is too much.
I was sounding like, what's the dude on Malcolm in the Middle? The dude in the wheelchair. That's
The
exactly
little
how I
black
was talking, bro. I'm up running like, I'm gonna make it.
I think you guys are making a big mistake. Yo, shout out to him, man.
Michael Kelly, what up, man?
Oh, just bought that spacewalk. Shout out to you.
Hey,
Appreciate you.
love Triz's quick trips to LA, bro. I'm telling you, no matter what business you do, it's nothing that beats shaking hands and being in front of people.
That's true.
Emailing stuff works to an extent, but going to a session and pulling up and playing something is different every time.
Until they develop that hologram stuff that you see in all the Marvel movies, shaking hands is the next best thing.
You got it, man. That's why I will always go to LA. Every time I get a check, I buy a ticket to LA. I try to, and I go out there for a week or two.
Well, you got a good working system out there.
Because a lot of my connects are in LA. I work with Diego super heavy. He's super plugged in out there. I know a bunch of people out there. So it just makes sense. Got to invest in the craft.
There you go. Put it back in. By the way, if y'all hear rumbling and roaring outside, the weather's real here in Atlanta. So if we lose power, hey, we'll still have a podcast.
Send help.
It's on the phone. We're good. Send help.
Send help.
Call Domino's because we ain't cooking. All right. So how do you feel about
Drake and Pusha T?
Restoring old school hip hop. Feeling back in hip. You know what? I think it's good. So let's get into it, man, because that's what everybody.
Man, where do we start though? This whole thing is so.
Let's start at the beginning. Not the beginning, not 2006 beginning, but I guess we could start at the Push album.
Okay.
So it came out last Friday during the show. We didn't really talk about the infrared joint. Wait, the Push album as a whole, how'd you feel about
it's cool. It was good. It's good. You know, I'm from VA. I love Push. Mm-hmm. I just feel like albums like that don't move me as much because the bounce of it. I'm super big on like pocket and bounce, and the more the boom bap stuff to me, I like it, but I can't. It's not something I keep listening. Like the Jay-Z album, same thing. It was good, but it's just not. I'm not going. That bounce doesn't capture me like that.
That's respectable.
So with Push, I wish the beats were a little bit like him and the Neptunes. It was always that bounce. It was always like an aggressiveness to it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the sound. It was more fun. Exactly.
It was definitely more fun. Okay.
So that's my thing. But it was overall a solid project to me.
You know what I like the album. I did. And even though I'm a 2018 guy, this part of me right here, still 1998. So I got a real thing going on. What I don't want to see happen, because this whole 7-song thing that they're doing, you know, Push's 7 songs, Ye 7 songs, supposedly Nas and Tiana, everybody's gonna be 7 songs. I don't like that. It's cool for them to do this theme that they're doing right now for them, but I don't want other people to start copying it. Now everybody's gonna put out 7-song albums, because the problem with that is the whole Push album was like 25 minutes long. Didn't really like that part. I thought it was either going to be people going to do 45 songs like Chris Brown or 7 songs like Kanye. I'd rather you do 45 songs, because I can take out of your 45 songs and pick 12 that I think are a really good album. So
hold on, before someone said you're spoiled as a producer, please enlighten me on that one.
Yeah, please. Oh, I think they're talking about equipment.
Equipment?
Yeah.
It's my money and I need it now.
That's a fact. But I like the album. I thought the album was cool. Mm-hmm.
It was good. It's one of those things, you ever have food and it be good, but it's not like somewhere you be like, I'm gonna pull up on them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You're not gonna crave that food. That's how Push album is. It's like, it's good. I'm not mad at it.
I got that feeling about somebody else's album, and that's coming up.
So. Oh yeah.
But there's a thing going on, and this is with Push's album, and I see with Ye's album too. A production thing. Mm-hmm. So the songs that have like regular, like trappy, modern drums, those be cool. The songs that have a drum loop, like a breakbeat type of drum loop, I don't know if you noticed, they're starting to mix the drums really low, like rock and roll albums.
Yeah.
I can't say I'm a fan of that.
Yeah, I like the ignorantly loud, like boom bappy kind of drum.
Yeah, they're real quiet. It takes a certain artist to sound good on that quiet breakbeat sound. Ross is a good one. Mm-hmm. But I didn't really appreciate hearing Ye on it. Push was cool on that type of stuff. But just overall, I don't want that to become a trend either. Yeah. Personally. So anyway, in Infrared, and please stop me anytime we got something spicy going on in the chat. But in Infrared, you know, he went at Drake. By now, if you haven't heard the song, go back and do your research. But man, did that start a whole bunch of shit.
Man, I heard that. I was like, okay, like jab. You know what I mean?
I didn't think too much of it when I heard it, honestly. But then the response. My man hit the 24-hour show. Man. However, I heard an interesting take on that this week. People had advanced copies.
They had it early.
So he probably had it early. So it wasn't 24 hours turnaround. It's probably like 3-4 days of turnaround.
Exactly.
But boy, did he go in.
Oh, he went in.
He went in on Push.
I like how he was like shocked and appalled at the beginning. He's like, how dare you?
The audacity.
The audacity.
My man hit the side on him.
I've never.
Guess I gotta deal with this. But it was mostly about Kanye.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the only thing I didn't like. It was like everything was about Kanye, but Push, you don't really know. That's the thing. Drake is so big that you know more about him. Push is kind of like, people aren't really looking for Pusha T stuff in that kind of aspect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like celebrity wise now.
Yeah.
Up until recently, Push was a bars type of person's rapper. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was kind of like, yo, you keep talking shit to me, I'm gonna punch your man in the face. Mm-hmm. Like, wait, what? What now? But yeah, he went at Push, he went at Ye. The least offensive line to me ended up being the most offensive to Push, I guess.
Oh, the Virginia Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody knew who Virginia Williams was.
Baby Guinea.
Yeah.
I don't know why I know her we're like IG friends. I feel like I've met her at some point in my life.
She a cousin.
Might be. She might be. No, we're definitely IG friends, and I hit me like, why do I know this girl? So, shout out to her.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was like a 80s R&B singer reference. I'm like, I thought I knew my 80s R&B singers, but let me...
That's funny his wife is named Virginia, though. That is kind of ironic.
I think that was a qualification of his. He like...
Oh, check off the list.
You the 5th Virginia from Virginia that I've dated, and you are the one.
Dog. And I mean, I felt like Drake's that Duppy freestyle was good. I feel like it was like a strong jab. It was like that a little hook. It was like a test the waters. Like, I'm going to kind of teach you about yourself. Sit down, little boy.
Yeah.
And then Pusha T went totally Jerry Springer, Maury Povich. Then,
do you think Drake was prepared?
I don't think nobody was prepared. Now, it took me 10 minutes to realize that was even Drake on the album cover with the blackface. I thought it was just the artwork.
Me too, bro.
And then I seen it. Me and Diego was in the studio when the joint dropped, and I remember everybody like, "Yo, this is crazy."
That was wild. And then the name, I'm like, all right, y'all have these eclectic names, but then to see the meaning behind the name, and once you start to hear the story,
and oh man, Pusha's a beast, dog. Yeah. I ain't gonna front. He a savage, bro.
Like, yo, so you got the whole blackface thing. You ruined this man's Adidas rollout. I don't care. Drake cannot be mad about that. I know Adidas is plenty pissed about this.
Oh, he gotta be.
So yeah, you ruined that whole thing. Got his mom's, got his pops, his son, his baby mother.
40 was the worst one. That 40 one, I was like, ooh, that was cold.
That's what I'm getting to. Yeah, but
everything else was fair game, I felt like. Yeah. That 40 one, I was like, ooh, damn 40.
I think you can, as a person that's in the battle, if you're willing to be like, I don't care.
I love it.
That's great. That's great for you. And if you're a fan and want to see blood sport, that's great for you too. But if you brought your morals to the battle, you're kind of like, you didn't have to go there.
Yeah.
I'm like, I understand, but I thought that was too much.
Yeah, that one was a little cold. Now I feel like Drake got to say something. But see, here's the issue. Drake can't go too disrespectful because he's got all these brands. You know what I'm saying? For Drake, it's a bigger thing, so he's kind of at a disadvantage. Like,
yeah. What does Push have to lose?
Push can say whatever, dog.
Push like, I ain't got no endorsements.
Yeah, Push like Adidas Schmeedish. You know what I mean? Like,
right. I don't care.
Yeah.
Who you endorsed by cornrows? Nah, he's
right.
Drake. Push like, I ain't
Blue
got no
Magic Grease.
Nice, shout out to Blue Magic.
Pusha T got a whole lot of do-rags about to drop. Silky.
Brand do-rags.
They white as Coke.
Push your waves back. But
oh shit.
Yo, this is the best battle I've seen in hip hop in a long time, cuz.
That very good.
A long
Shout out to Pusha T for not. I feel like Pusha T is the type of person that will stab you with like a dirty fork.
Oh,
you know what I mean? He's one of them guys. Like, he's going low blow. He's gonna bite you. He's gonna punch you in the nose.
Yeah, but then have a successful meeting with a rep from Apple after that.
Right.
And know how to talk in that meeting.
I feel like the only way it's gonna work for Drake is he got to back to back it. He got to make a club joint. Is it gonna work?
Yeah, but what you gonna say in the club joint? That's the thing. It's the content that I think would be the problem.
Yeah, because back to back was such a genius. Because it was, dog, I literally was in the club DJing, right? I would open and then another DJ coming after. Meek Mill was in the club, and they would play back to back with Meek Mill in the club.
Damn, did Meek leave?
No, and everybody else would be dancing. It was so I felt uncomfortable. I'm like, oh, they about to shoot this bitch up.
Right.
I'm like, something about to go down, dog. This make me feel.
The beats in that was kind of hard. So
exactly.
So you know, being black. When you hear a hard beat, you just nod your head instinctively. So
exactly.
Meek is like,
don't do it. No.
Damn, this beat hard.
Damn you, Boy Wonder.
Canadian miss. But yeah, man.
T-minus.
So this kind of brought hip hop back.
That's fact.
And I think it's fair. Because usually when you thought of battles before, we even talked about what would some good battles be. And it was usually based on celebrity.
Right.
This is just based on skill.
Yeah.
And I love it. Because Drake got bars. And
Hey,
Push, all Push got is bars. Yeah, he barred up.
But see, the only thing about Drake, where everybody, one, I don't like how the internet flip-flops. Because one day when Drake did the W freestyle, everybody's like, oh, Drake, undefeated Thanos, and they did all the memes. As soon as Pusha dropped, oh, Pusha.
Yeah.
And watch, Drake is a smart person. Drake is probably the most strategic artist I've ever seen. Probably the smartest artist, marketing-wise, that I've ever seen work.
True.
He got something in the chamber, and he got the right people around him to figure out something.
Yeah.
I'm just interested to see what he come up with.
I think he's gonna go a different route. It's not gonna be, all right, you found all this dirt on me, and now I'm gonna find dirt on you, because I think that's just too hard.
Yeah, that's too loving hip hopish.
Yeah, and he kind of killed you in that arena, so you got to figure out something else.
Yeah,
to do, but it's really interesting, man. I'm super interested. Let's see what this.
Oh, one thing while we talking about this, it was this thing, a Facebook post I kept seeing, bro, and everybody was like, look at the writing credits for Pusha T's his diss track versus Drake's. Drake's had him, Boy Wonder, and this other name on there, right? Mm-hmm. Boy Wonder and the other guy are producers. People are assuming because they're on the writer's credit that they're writing the song with Drake, not that they're the producers. And I was like, this is the stupidest shit I ever seen.
People don't really understand how this thing works.
They don't understand how publishing works. They don't understand, like, especially if it's a sample.
Oh.
Dog, you know how many times we done had to deal with, like, all right, we're going to put you on the writer because the sample taking a bunch of drink. So we're going to slide you over here.
I'm a writer on a song on Saha's last project for that very reason.
It happens all the time.
Yeah,
so,
man.
you know, if you ever see that, I know most of y'all probably know that, but some people passing that shit along, and it was making me angry. Yeah. It's like, yeah, this is dumb. Y'all don't know how this shit works.
Ghost Riders on the disc record.
MDN Loyal says, yeah, definitely needs a balance factor. Smoking Aces, what's good, homie?
What up, bro?
Ye album was trash. Damn.
We get into that. Sam Soldier, what up, bro? I see you. Fly for no reason, I see you.
The story of Adion was fire. Yeah,
it was. That was the best episode of a song I ever saw.
Right.
I can't wait till next week.
This just like Dragon Ball Z. You ever watch Dragon Ball Z and all the good shit happened in the last 2 minutes? Yeah, you just sitting there like, damn, I gotta wait till next week, bro.
Damn, look at that calendar.
Will Drake respond? Will Pusha T change his cornrows on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z?
Yandy said. Listen, I feel like Kanye's album was great. Okay, but the name of the album just seemed lazy and boring.
I kind of liked it.
Just Ye?
No,
but the subtitle.
Yeah, like the.
I thought that was good.
Yeah, I like the little.
Was it I hate bipolar. I hate
being bipolar.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny.
That was clever. You know what would have been more clever? If you really gonna theme it around this bipolar thing, you should have really did a double album. That would have been genius to me. See, and then you could have did 7, but you could have did 14. You could have did a 7 and 7.
That's why you need to be on the marketing team, bro.
I think so.
Damn, that would have been hard. The crazy Kanye and then him talking to himself like.
There you go.
Oh, that would have been hard.
Hey, you know.
Pusha said he doesn't have any skeletons exposed. Apparently, Drake got 100K circulating for any info on Pusha.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't believe that.
Yeah, here's the thing. Don't say you ain't got no dirt. People will find some dirt.
Oh yeah, order makes them up.
Oh yeah,
and then you gotta just kind of prove that it's not right. But I don't think that somebody would be like, "Yo, I'm paying anybody to give me that looks kind of desperate."
Yeah,
nobody.
And 100,000, bro. I know people in the hood that would shoot at you for 500 right now.
That's a fact.
So 100,000, they gonna do some wild stuff.
You gonna have some fake allegations popping up for 100,000. Yeah, I think that would just incite a riot, and what you would get is a flood of false information.
Right.
So I that's why I don't think that that's real, because that would be a dumb thing to do.
The first part of the song about Kanye, and the last part was about Pusha.
It was. The thing is, it's between you and Push. I kind of feel like. I mean, fight them one at a time.
Facts.
But don't give somebody 85% of the song, somebody else 15% of the song. You like, I body both of y'all. Only person that ever did that was Jay with the Takeover. You can quote me on that.
Right.
I hate when people, not to go back, compare Takeover to Ether. Takeover was not even a whole song about nothing. Now it's got a verse on it. Jay just murdered a whole bunch of people with that song.
James Bonner says, once you get a ghostwriter, your credibility is pretty much shot. Ain't no one believing Drake wrote all his shit. He already shown us he don't. But here's the thing, bro. Nobody writes. Nobody, dog. I guarantee you, dog. Nobody is writing their shit by themselves. I guarantee it.
Listen, there's a job called a songwriter. What do you think a songwriter does? That's an actual job. You have producers, you have artists, you have songwriters. Everybody does what they do to make this one song come out. The artist is just the person that performs the song. You know what I'm saying? Like a songwriter. Damn it, songwriting is a job.
No, and you gotta think. Even if it's not another writer in there, A lot of times the producer will be like, yo, change that line. You should say it like this. That's writing.
Yeah.
So everybody got help in some kind of form or fashion. Not everybody's not doing this by themselves. Like, and it's like some big misconception of everybody does this by themselves. Then if you don't do it by yourself, to me that's the stupidest shit, because you imagine you got to do 5 to 6 songs a day, or you got to make this, whatever quantity of songs it takes to get to this point. Doing it by yourself, everything's gonna start sounding the same. Everything's gonna start getting whacked. So the way you keep that from happening, you collaborate with other people. Right. You get different flavors in.
You know how many people it takes to make an album? Not like an independent, me and my homeboy made an album, but like an actual major label album. There's a lot of people involved.
You trying to tell me Memphis Bleek can't give Jay-Z no lines? Ooh. You trying to tell me he was around just hanging out because they friends? Ooh. He ain't giving no bars? Come on, man. I'm just saying, somebody... At
least an opinion. He at least gave opinion.
He gave opinion. Everybody gets help, bro. So don't get caught up in that. That to me, I hate when people do that. Dog, what does it matter if he wrote all of it or not? You know what I'm saying? Cardi B don't write these songs. We all know that.
Thank you.
But people love it.
Did you know Michael B. Jordan did not write all his lines of Black Panther?
That is very true.
He's a whack actor, right?
Damn.
Sucks.
Damn, T'Challa ain't write that?
Nope. Sorry.
Black Panther! But yeah, don't get caught up in that. That's like when people say, oh, like, such and such didn't make the beat. Yeah, but in certain situations, they produced it. You get what I'm saying? It's a difference.
Yeah, because you're not really pinning that on Quincy Jones.
Like that line where Drake said, he said, people who make hits but ain't got no hits sound like they need me. I mean,
that's a fact. That is a fact.
He said, I agree with songwriting all day, but you shouldn't be in a conversation as top 5. How can you be put in the same conversation as Rakim, Biggie, and Tupac? All right, but here's the thing. Biggie had Diddy. I guarantee you Diddy was making him redo shit, change shit around, helped him with arrangement, helped him with words. I guarantee you. Tupac, I guarantee he had people around him. It's not a one-person thing. They might not be like trading line for line or whatever.
Right.
But again, we're hearing this from an outside perspective. We don't know how much people contributed.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's one of them things. It don't really matter.
People say ghostwriter. It's kind of like, yo, I need a song. Hit me in 10 minutes, and then just text you a song. Like, nah, it ain't like that.
Right.
It could have been a song I already did. How could this be better? Or you know, just whatever the case may be. But I think the whole ghostwriting thing, and I see what people are like, oh, you lose credibility if you don't write your stuff. But that depends on what you're looking for. If you're just talking about top 5 artists giving you a dope song, he can be mentioned there. Now, if you're talking about top 5 people with lyrics that actually write their own lyrics and are MCs, that's a whole different thing. So you can't really equate the two.
Drake was prepared, but he wasn't expecting this. Yeah, Pusha went like straight serial killer on him.
Yeah,
he went straight serial killer.
Yeah.
Okay, look, this is a good question. He said he still hasn't responded to that, right? Where did this thing come from of in a diss song that you got to respond in this time frame?
I think that's terrible.
Where did that come from?
The Meek Drake thing, and Drake actually, I don't want to say he started it, but he responded so fast.
Yeah.
And the internet is so fast now. But technically, I can do what the fuck I want to do. I don't have to respond to any type of time frame. Especially if you're telling me I have to.
You on my clock.
I'm definitely not doing that.
I got a homeboy that play 2K, right? And his thing is, he presses a time. Anytime you get momentum, he presses a timeout. And he'll make you sit there whole 60 seconds. It pisses me off. But it's a strategy. It's a strategy.
Yeah.
So it's just weird when everyone's like, he hasn't responded. I mean, I want to see it too. I ain't gonna front. I'm ready for Drake. I'm ready for Drake to drop this mug. But I don't want him to Meek Mill it, because I'm gonna be real mad if he Meek Mill it. I'd rather him wait and drop something fire than Meek Mill it, and then it'd be trash, and then I'm looking at Drake like, damn.
The problem with the Meek Mill shit was it took some time, and it was
trash. Yeah,
it was still trash.
That Meek Mill joint was.
It was trash.
You seen that meme, and it's like Rick Ross looking at Meek Mill. He's like, yo, why ain't you know any of this, dummy? Yeah, that joint is the realest.
Wait, I didn't see that one.
Bro, that joint had me weak, bro.
The 40 line was the only one that made me cringe a little. Yeah. That was the shock.
That was a little tough. Tsunami, what up?
What up, Tsunams?
Drake got a response for 40. If anything, that's true. You can't let your boy go out like that. You gotta.
Yeah, but I'm okay. Okay, I guess there's certain ways that you can go about that. But
that's a hard.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's a hard one, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
I was here to see a good fight, but not necessarily bloodshed.
Pusha T has a blow endorsement with Bolivia. He reminded me of them.
Rob Reporter the snort, baby.
Nothing off limits in I guess warfare. I guess. Battle.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true.
Yeah, that's true. If you don't have the stomach to watch it, you should not stay tuned.
Drake needs Kanye's mom doctor on the hook. No, that's too far.
Well, people keep saying that. Like, you should put the operating table where your mom's at, or the doctor where your mom. But see, the thing is, listen, you don't. Okay, I'm gonna take this back to Obama and McCain.
Right.
McCain was great at town hall meetings, so he kept inviting Obama to do town hall meetings. And Obama's like, I'm not doing that. That's what you're good at.
Right.
So you don't take the person who's going against you. You don't try to take their tactics. That's their tactics.
Yeah, facts.
Nah. That's the worst thing you could possibly do.
Damn, Pusha T with the shade room flow though.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Mr. Sandman, he said, "What up, Los Fly, Busy, Oracle, Trizza, Yoshi Umami."
Oh, he got them all.
Hey, he shouted out the whole squad. What up, man?
Mr. Sandman, what up, baby?
What up with that Kanye music? Oh, we gonna talk about that. Yeah. Beats by J Black. What up, man?
What up, brother?
Shout out to Beats by J Black.
Yes,
if you haven't, check him out. He in international McDonald's commercials.
Yeah. Beats by J Black. Got the internet going nuts.
Yo, tell him
like ball.
Damn, I don't even eat fries from McDonald's. Damn. I was gonna say, give me the plug. You know what I mean?
They got salads though.
True.
They got mixed salads.
True.
You know, get your mixed Caesar.
Who would the beef affect the most? Kanye, Pusha T, or Drake? Drake. Excuse me. Definitely, to me, Drake.
Yeah, he has more to lose.
Drake got more to lose. Drake is more of a pop star.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Pop stars all have writers, bro. Drake isn't a rapper.
Yeah.
I mean, he raps.
Y'all confusing a rapper with a celebrity.
Yeah.
You can kind of be both, but Drake is more of a celebrity than a rapper. And he don't only rap, like you said.
Because I feel like if you write 100% of everything, it's a cap on how far you can be as an artist. Because ain't no way you can be doing live shows, touring, recording an album, writing all these songs, you know what I'm saying, and doing still got to live a normal life. You know what I mean? You still got family.
By the way, you're doing what the greats do.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think the greats ain't out here doing that. Only in hip hop do we have that type of standard.
There's a difference between a rapper and an artist, but isn't a rapper an artist? So how's that different?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna carry the one.
To me, they're the same. To me, a producer is an artist in a way. We are artists. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That is true.
You know what I mean?
If you're showcasing art, more importantly, hell, if you're showcasing art for profit, you're an artist.
If you played on the rap stations, you are a rapper.
Yeah.
If you are spitting bars on a record, you are a rapper.
Guess what? When I do little things with companies or whatever, and I sign stuff, it's an artist contract.
Sure.
They look at you as an artist.
That's true. Yeah. He says rappers can be artists, but not all artists rap.
Oh, he hit you with the philosophy.
Yeah, he did.
From college, some SSP, but not all PSS. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of a fire rebuttal right now, and that kind of. But my brain, I need more. Let me drink a little more James Black Noise. I'm gonna think of a fire response for you. Give me a second. Let me pull up real quick.
Black Noise, we coming for you.
No, I mean I feel you, but again, this is entertainment. This is entertainment business, right? At the end of the day, none of these people care, bro.
Right.
If y'all are in this joint like, oh, my beats, I'm making all my beats 100%. I played all these chords. These A&Rs don't care, bro.
They don't, and sometimes that's not a good thing.
Right. It's about the end result.
And I'm also like, the more help you have, the more you can increase your output. The more efficient you get. The more product you can put out. And everybody eats more. So stop being selfish and being like, I do 100% of everything for my ego. When you could potentially be employing people.
Facts.
Your money could be going up. Somebody else could be putting, food on their family's table. So stop with that selfish shit.
This is something I want to talk about too. Trap Drummer Yoshi says, let's talk about these new producers in the game trying to copyright MIDI files. So I've seen a couple videos about this, bro.
Stop.
So what they do is they remake a beat and they try to fake the timestamp and copyright strike you, saying that they did the shit to try to take the ad profits off of some of the stuff.
That's whack as shit.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, dog.
That's whack.
That's like, wow. And it's like sad, bro. It's like, man. You like the dude in Call of Duty that got to camp the whole time to get a kill? Come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, get out, do something, man.
That's a great analogy,
be
bro.
somebody, man. Stop being in the bushes.
Mm-hmm.
Go out and do it yourself.
Bottom feeding ass.
Yeah, that's whack, dog.
That's super.
If
whack.
you doing that, you're a cornball, bro.
That's a fact.
And you're insecure.
And Pusha write a verse about you.
I'm gonna write a verse. A hot 16.
Hey, I believe you can do it, bro.
No, I'm cool. I'm coming out with the diss record. I'm going at
the album title.
I'm going at all the producers. You know what I mean? Who wants smoke? I'm going at Teddy Riley, Catching Smoke. I'm going old school.
Whoa.
Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, they catching smoke.
Spider-Man.
You know what I mean? Hot Tech, where you at, bro? You catching smoke? Mike Will.
Babyface, where you at, bro?
I'm gonna leave Mike Will alone. Eardrummers. Not Mike Will though. Eardrummers. Who else getting smoked?
Oh, hilarious, bro.
I'm dissing Play from Playing Skills. Just dissing Dre.
I'm done.
Not cool though. Cool is alright. He cool with me. Just Dre. Trezor versus Quincy Jones. You already know. No, Quincy Jones gonna go at somebody, man.
Oh yeah, he gonna do a.
I seen that interview. He gonna do that interview.
Yeah, he is. Well, you know, Triz used to sleep with everybody.
Triz back in the day used to have auto. Right. He's like, oh, what you talking about?
Hold up.
Shout out to the No Games kit. Everybody who got that.
Oh yeah, shout out to No Games.
Oh man, this is a good show. I'm having fun on this one.
Already, right?
Trezor want all the smoke. Young Hookah. You know what I mean?
Mr. Chimney.
You know what I mean? Mr. Chimney. Trezor versus Swiss Beats. I don't know.
Nah.
Swiss Beats kids is too good at making beats. I don't want no smoke with them little mugs.
Alicia gonna hit the hook on
Dog, Alicia gonna come through in New York. Nah, I'm good.
you. You know that girl's on fire. You don't want that. You don't want that type of smoke. She ain't got the smoke. She got the fire.
I'm scared of these super young producers. Bro, my homeboy Spoon.
Homeboy's son. Yeah.
Spoon, dog, his son is so good.
Spoon's son like that?
Dog, it's so good at making beats, bro. And
I
he's
thought
like,
he was talking about K-Fam's son.
oh no, he's fire too. Spoon's son is like 5, bro. Sequencing out whole beats, dog, chords. I'm like, bro, how is this possible, dog?
Yo, I can just see him making a beat and Spoon in the back like, yo, cocaine white. Cocaine white.
Hey, you gotta make it for Ross, bro. You gotta flow like this.
Cocaine white keys. Don't touch them black keys. I remember that Spoon thing. Cocaine white keys.
Cocaine white. Then what would Pusha do? Oh, man. Oh, I think Cuddy's album would technically be the second part. He's right. I forgot about that. Kanye and Cuddy got an album coming out. Is it next week?
Something
It's
like
right
that.
after this one.
But I count that as a separate album, though. Not like Kanye.
Because they're not together.
Yeah,
I guess. That's it.
Yeah, that's something different. That's a little lazy, too.
And I can't believe these kids out here trying to copyright. Yeah, people desperate, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. Get out here, shake some hands, man. That's how you do it.
There you go.
Meet some new people.
There you
Eminem doesn't write his own rhyme. Eminem had Dr. Dre. I'm not saying that they're not writing everything. I'm saying everybody has help at some extent.
People are like, yo, you could have said that better.
Yeah.
Even if you have to come up with what better is, they didn't let your original idea go. Therefore, they had input and they helped you.
Which is writing.
Yeah.
And pop sessions, bro, they split everything. If you in the room, you getting publishing. Because anything that you do, you know what I mean, is kind of dictating part of the song. So even if you say, change just one word, that one word can impact the song completely different and make it a hit song rather than...
True.
You know what I'm saying? That's still writing. That person should get, you know what I mean?
In my mind, in a session, I hope Jay-Z would align. But that is just in my mind. It was totally coincidental, so I definitely can't take credit for that. But in my mind, that's an accomplishment right there.
Hey, man, I'll take it. Copywriting MIDI is like rappers copywriting words.
Right.
Well, didn't Lil Wayne copyright Bling Bling? I think he did.
Know.
I think he actually did.
But you can't copyright the.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? First of all, a MIDI file is chord progressions in a pattern.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. First of all, you can't copyright chord progressions, but you can copyright chord progressions with a pattern.
Facts.
If you're doing it the right way, if you're going back and you changing timestamps and all that, that's just lame. You should spend that effort getting better.
Let's see. What up? Wayne says, do you read YouTube comments? Yes. Hi. What's up, Wayne's World? Party time. Excellent. I think when you talk about rappers, the best should be guys who aren't using ghostwriters. But how do you know?
No. Here's the difference. When you're talking about MC,
right?
There's a difference between a rapper and an MC. If
Facts.
you really want to get it, that's an MC argument. A rapper argument includes Lil Uzi Vert and
Famous Dex,
everybody.
Chief Keef.
Yeah, come on, they're rappers.
They're rappers.
Now you want to get into the MC thing because those types of people, they don't call themselves MCs.
Mm-hmm.
Only people that's really like true
bars
true,
and
yeah, those are MCs.
And that's the difference. And then, but not that many people are going to be MCs, so it's a separate thing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, dog, all these people battling and stuff, they got a homeboy that they're talking about this stuff with. Dog, just like if I make a beat, you know what I mean? Dog, I send it to Oracle, I send it to Diego. Somebody gonna give me their opinion on it. Like, should I fix this? Should I change this? If I make a kit, guess what? I send it to Oracle. Like, yo, am I tripping? Is this good? What should I change? You get what I'm saying?
And you need that. You definitely shouldn't be shunned for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's usually multiple winners, multiple writers
behind, no matter who it is. Dog, look at the credits. I guarantee you, they have hella people.
Yes, sir.
Seen an interview with Pusha on Power 106. I swear, I heard him. Quentin Miller gave him some hooks. Dog, people get hooks all the time too. That's like a label thing. Labels won't
come with hooks half the time.
That's how you sell more beats. You get hooks on them.
Mm-hmm.
Cardi B isn't J.R.M., but what we're saying is
she's a rapper.
She's a rapper.
She's definitely a rapper.
She's a rapper, man.
Yep.
At the end of the day, bro, I don't care who wrote it. Do I like the song or not?
That's what the average consumer cares about.
Only time I care who wrote it is if I'm trying to get a session with him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know the average person usually doesn't even know how a song is made.
Yeah.
It's still somebody out there that like, who is this Quentin Miller person they keep talking about?
That's like my homegirl got upset when she realized Chris Brown didn't write every song. I was like, yeah, people give them songs. They're already done. But, I mean, it's an art to that. That's why they call people recording artists.
Yeah.
It's a whole art. Because some people, again, no disrespect to Quentin Miller because that's my dog.
Yeah.
But his demos sound a lot different than Drake's demos.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm not playing Quentin Miller demo to those joints in the club. We don't know what Drake put in there. A lot of times, one person will cut a demo all the way down. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And other people contribute to the words.
Pretty good.
You know what I mean? It happens a lot. I've been in sessions where it be multiple writers and one person just records it. So you might hear Quentin Miller the whole time, but you don't know who contributed what, how many parts is this. You know what I'm saying?
Writing camps. Those are a thing.
Nah, it happens all the time.
People always talk about writers, and then when the writer comes out, they're like, what do you mean? Writers. Yeah, writer. Drake needs to sing the girls about, you sorry, and he needs... No, man. He needs to hold his son. Stop it.
And you know, even the thing with his kid, just because he popping don't mean he got to put his kids out there.
I honestly wouldn't.
You
know how many people have kids and they don't even talk about it because then you get the paparazzi and people want to write about them. And all. I would keep my kids away from it too. Honestly, that's between him and the baby mama. Now, was it a good story?
Oh, yeah.
Or good for a verse?
Oh, yeah, it was great.
Awesome.
Incredible.
But now all y'all trying to be goddamn child protective court. Drake needs to man up and get on those papers and take care of that girl. You don't know what he's doing.
It's the internet, man. It's like everybody's listening to somebody else tell a story, and they're like, oh, that's facts. It's like, yo, you don't know what the truth is in any of this. Y'all not around it.
See? You have no clue.
Yeah. You know. What is it? Believe half of what you hear, none of what you see? What is it?
Half of what...
Yeah,
don't believe all
one
that
of those
shit.
things. Black noise. You know this. You good at these little sayings.
Yeah.
You help me.
A logical thing.
Yeah, please. This is why I love buying hard copies CDs because it comes with the credits and who did what. Digital music doesn't come with that. I was about to say Shopify. Spotify definitely does now.
Shout out to Shopify though.
Hey.
Yeah, Spotify does now, but I do miss that.
Facts.
Not just reading liner notes, but just reading it.
Oh, yeah.
Because reading is going out the window.
We was listening to the ASAP Rocky joint, which is fire, bro. I don't know if you heard his album. Shout out to my boy Zach and Fanatic. They did a bunch of joints on there.
Nice.
And I was in the car listening to the joint, reading the credits. Like, ooh, such and such did this. I didn't know they did this. Dog, enjoyable, dog. I had such a good time doing that.
That's super dope. Why does the internet try to get people out of here so fast? People are like, yo, you think it's time for ASAP to make way and let Ferg beat it? I'm like, what the man ain't gotta go nowhere. What you talking about?
The internet is like the Highlander. You know what I mean? It's like it can only be one.
Right. They be trying to get you out of here fast.
Dog,
too.
no questions, dog. Excuse me. How do you feel about the whole beatmaker versus producer argument?
It's valid. Some people can just make beats, and some people can do the other 80% of what it takes to make a song a real song.
If you're just making a beat, you're a beat maker. If you're in the studio recording, you're shaping the vocals, you're arranging the beat according to the vocals, and doing it, you're a producer.
Right.
You getting musicians, you getting the right people to make the best. That's really all it is.
There you go.
I mean, it's no right or wrong. Beat makers are just as important as producers in a sense. You know what I mean? It's a different job.
I think it's dope. Being a beat maker is like being an architect. But that don't mean you build a house. You know what I mean? Now, if you can draw up the house and build the house yourself, hey, you're a producer.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I'll be trying.
Yeah, you know what I
trying
mean?
to people Black Noise out here.
You know what I mean? Black Noise out here with the gems, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Why can't it just be good music out there while all the drama?
You know, I don't even say I like the drama. That sounds crazy as hell. But like something like this, the drama is cool. It's just the people after the drama unfolds.
It's the instigators.
Okay, let Push and Drake, let them do it. You watch it. But
the internet, only thing I don't like about the internet, everybody's an expert at everything.
They're expert on what they just read a couple posts ago.
Yeah, from somebody else that don't know what the hell they talk about.
Facts. Yeah.
And it's like, come on, bro. Nicole Tyler Film says, school them, Triz. It takes a team. Teach these. I was like, teach these. I was gonna play. What's that? Hip hop, hip.
Dead Prez joke.
There's a difference in getting suggestions and getting a reference track, but you don't know how. Again, people write reference tracks all the way down, and most people write on those joints.
I honestly don't think that some of you get how this works, and I honestly don't think some of you don't get how unimportant that is. That is important to you because you're really into that thing. But you got to think, these people don't make music for people like you and for people like me that are really into every aspect of music. They make music for consumers and people that like to listen to music at work, in their car, or in the club. Man, they don't give a damn about us fanatics who know that you use the wrong snare and all. They don't care.
And it's kind of like this. It's like with making a beat, right? You can make a beat and have 100% and it go nowhere. It gets no placements. Or you can make a beat with 2 other people and you get a third of it, but it's a hit and it's worldwide.
Right.
Which would you rather? I'm going for the worldwide hit. You know what I'm saying?
And chances are, if you made that beat with those people, y'all might have made a couple beats together.
Facts.
Yeah.
See, there's a difference in getting. Oh yeah, I read that. I did the artist side. I had my brother and homie produce me. I had to rewrite many verses with them helping me. Facts. You did it right.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan did write verses for each other, and aren't they high in the MC list?
None of them ain't anybody's top 5. Well, maybe Ghost, but still.
Oh, that's my shit, dog. Shout out to Ghost, dog.
Why would Jay need any help writing? He doesn't.
He doesn't.
That don't mean that he wouldn't ask for an opinion. Right. That doesn't mean that somebody that's close to him wouldn't give him an opinion.
Right.
You know.
That's like saying, like, why does LeBron need another teammate? He don't really, but to make things easier to win more efficiently.
That's a strong argument for LeBron.
Yeah.
That's very strong.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just scored 50 points. LeBron could have definitely won that game if it wasn't for J.R. Smith, right? But if he had help, if he had someone else other than J.R. Smith in that position, he could have won. It would have took him over the edge. Yeah. And sometimes, again, a perfect example with this LeBron, sometimes teams need a 50-50, like the Trailblazers need, what's his name, Damian Lillard and, what's his name, CJ McCollum, right? You need 2 people. Sometimes LeBron needs like a fraction. He just need a role player. Somebody to post up and shoot threes.
And he can reserve his energy and double his efforts.
That's all it is, bro.
I work with Timberland. Timberland was already the greatest, hands down, before I even came along. You can argue Timberland didn't need me. But just because somebody's great, that doesn't mean that they don't want to reserve their efforts and be greater.
Facts.
And, just increase their output.
Something in that VA water?
That's a fact.
Puff made Big do Big Papa. He didn't like that song at first?
Now, see, that's a whole nother type of suggestion and type of help.
I'm glad us producers don't have to get in catty messes like that. It happens,
It's gonna happen.
I'm telling you, I'm about to drop this diss track with Trizza versus Who else getting it, dog? Who else?
Like
Babyface.
I feel like Kanye and this. It's like an Oracle, like, nigga.
Shout out to Sound Oracle for the consultation. Definitely worth it. Thanks a lot. Shout out to Trizzle too. Hey, shout out to you.
Oh man, thank you. Consultation was super awesome. Oh,
shout out to everybody getting consultations, man.
So enlightening.
Classic got a consultation with me the other day.
That's right.
I got one IDK coming up.
Yeah.
Man, it's been good.
Yeah.
I enjoy them.
I do too. Because you really get to...
Yeah.
It's different. It's just different.
Oh, and shout out, if y'all didn't know, Atlanta show's coming up. 23rd. We're live. UnQuantized ATL.
Yes, indeed.
Get your tickets.
Tickets are on sale, pre-sale right now. Hit my IG stories for the swipe up. Trezor also got it in his stories. Check us out.
I get management companies offering placements. How does a producer distinguish which route is best for placements?
Nah, see, that's the tricky. That could be the 1-2 gotcha joint. I generally stay away from that type of stuff.
If anybody just says, "Hey, send us something. We're gonna get you a placement," it's probably not gonna happen.
Why did they come to you? Did they come to you, or are they coming to just anybody? And what are you paying? If you have to pay anything up front, it's like the old modeling joints. Like, oh, you should be a model. We'll put you out there, but first just pay us $1,000 for these headshots. We're gonna get you together, and then we get you out here.
Exactly.
Nah.
So yeah, I mean, I say, bro, watch out for companies. The best way, if you're gonna, again, like I said, the reason why I go to LA constantly is because I need to be out there shaking hands. I need to meet new people and get in front of the people who are actually making the decisions.
That's what I was about to say. It's the actual people that are making decisions, not a company that says that they know people that can make decisions.
That's what you gotta do. Add some value and be in front of the people. Same thing when you see us in sessions like, we moving around Atlanta and we're getting in front of the people. We're being seen so people remember us, and then we give them the fire beats.
Facts.
So if you want to get placements, that's what I suggest you do, bro. Even if if you live in Wyoming and you just came from the Kanye joint, you know what I mean? Yo, fly to Atlanta, fly to New York, go to a producer joint, go somewhere, you know what I mean? Meet some new people.
That's a fact. Shout out Just B, man, no DJ.
Hey, what did you guys think about I'm Upset?
I didn't like it.
Yeah,
I was a little upset when I heard it. Not gonna lie to you. I don't really like that flow when he does that flow a lot. I wasn't feeling it.
He said it's not camping, it's strategic chilling. He the guy on Fortnite with the bush.
Yeah, it's just posted.
Triz's new beef album against Barry Gordy. No, I don't want no smoke with Barry. I heard stories about. I heard Barry is the OG.
Yeah.
I don't want no smoke. Shout out to Barry. I don't want no smoke with him. My cousin did some tracks on Chris Brown's Heartbreak album. Fire. Shout out to him going. Who's your cousin? I might know him. Shout out to
get that plaque.
Shout out to all the homies on there. Ayo and Keys on there. Diego's on there. Cam is on there.
Oh, Cam is.
Cam got two on there. Yeah. The engineer could get a writer credit then. The engineer often does get a writer credit.
That's true. Trezor Oracle, y'all. What is it?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, y'all got the Jameson, right?
I'm over here on it too. Oh, you already know, bro.
Nice. That's gonna be the your diss album. It's gonna be
just about our Jameson. It's gonna be just old red cups tipped over.
Facts.
It's gonna be all in like a beat machines and stuff.
How did you feel about the cover for Push?
That was too far too. I ain't like that.
Push taking it real far.
I ain't like that one. I feel like that's that Kardashian marketing plan, man. Kanye around. Yeah, I just didn't like that one.
And what do you think about the $85K paid for the photo?
Oh yes, but it's worth it. And look at all the conversation.
I mean, it is worth it, but wow.
Yeah. Oh man, I would have been on Getty Images,
right?
But a hot 50.
Looking for something similar.
This is close enough.
Google, pull up Trap House.
What's that other joint? Stock photos.
Oh yeah. Give me all that.
Search for Trap House. Birdman said he should have copyrighted Bling Bling. Oh, he didn't do it.
Oh,
damn. He sucks for him.
He didn't know.
It's not the difference between Push and Drake. I missed the context. My bad.
Kanye's doing what? Kanye's doing every hot album right now.
He produced
my upcoming album, actually.
Hey.
All right, good for you. Put it out.
Just make sure if he do a verse, don't talk about no politics on there. Yeah. Take that off.
Yeah. Is your joint 7 songs long?
Right. I don't want to jack nobody, but how the hell do you change a timestamp on a track? I don't know what you're talking about.
The melody, the MIDI.
Oh, I don't know how you change the times. That's some hacker shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they doing out there.
Yeah, that's foul, bro.
Yeah.
When I heard Run Through the Six, I was like, damn, though. Hey, man.
Okay.
I write my own ish.
Right.
Hey, good. That's good. Trizza, did you and Diego co-produce anything where you were out here? Yes, a lot.
Was that Young Beats music?
That was Tristan's Playground.
Hey, what up, Tristan?
We went to Rock Nation, had some sessions. We worked with Sway, the Race from their brother. He's a producer and DJ. He's dope. We worked with him. We worked with a couple of them. Just cooked up, made some beats.
There you go.
Hey, it was good times, man. Believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. There you go.
Hey.
Fly for no reason wouldn't know that.
He got it.
Yeah, he probably got that like that tatted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did. He's like,
see here. Hey, that's battle rap. We don't know half the stuff these rappers say about each other is true or not. That is true.
yeah,
But everybody else is taking it like it's true.
yeah.
A real MC will see it as disrespect to say another person's entire song.
You know what? That's how I feel about grilling. When I see people grilling, but they're using like propane, I'm like, okay, I respect it. The food is good, but to me, I'm like, you ain't grilling, let's use a charcoal.
Right.
But the people that's eating, they don't care if you use charcoal or propane or what.
They like it's free.
Yeah.
Free. All right, cool. Producers that don't make beats. P Diddy. Oh, bro, that's a lot of them.
Come on, let's go.
Diddy's the king of it.
And some producers that do make beats don't always make the beat on songs.
On everything. Exactly. I want a piece of hit track over 10% of a living room hit.
That's a fact.
That's facts. I do feel like sometimes do have a selfish thing where I sort of want to. Basically, he want to make everything.
Well, listen, you have 100% stake in all the tracks that are on your hard drive. How's that working out for you?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not a diss or a slight because we're all there. How's that working out for you versus when you collab with people?
Most of my placements, bro, come from collabs.
Yeah.
Most of them. I think I've only got one that was just all me, honestly. That was 100% me. I think I've only got one placement. Yeah. And I think that was the Bieber record. That was 100. I did that whole thing. And then everything else has been collabs.
Yeah. I'm about half and half. But the ones that are collabs are way bigger. Records.
Yeah. Every time I collab with somebody, it's bigger.
Yeah. All the time.
Blazers need Nurk. They do. He got to show up in the clutch. Did you make any beats for Timbaland? Say something.
No.
Trizza versus DJ Jazzy Jeff. No,
I
can't even fake play about that.
They try and get you in the real.
Yeah, I can't even fake play about that. I can fake play about Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Internet, we see you.
Yeah. You know, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, they're in them suits. They're going to be too hot to chase after me. I'm agile. You know what I mean? I'm going to be dipping and dodging. They a little bit older. I can finesse that.
Say, young blood, heard you want to beef.
Let me finish recording this chord progression. I'm going to get to you. Consultation are definitely worth it. I got way more than I expected out of it. Super helpful.
Hey, shout out to Classic.
Hey. Why are there heart rainbows today? Where's that at? I didn't even notice that. Where is...
I have to block out the screen. I have to block out my face because I don't like the. I don't want to be looking at myself while I'm talking. That's kind of crazy.
Y'all hit them hearts real quick. I want to see it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nah.
Big Los, you might got a special.
Yeah, he got the new update.
Right, he got the update.
Out. Yeah. They ain't roll out over here yet, bro.
So happy I never get home in time to catch this on live, but still watch every episode. Appreciate you guys. Halftime. Appreciate you, man.
Man, for sure.
I live in LA, but I have no idea where to go and to work. I'm trying to go to everything that involves networking. Any idea where to start? P.S. I'm an introvert.
Oh, listen, bro. You'll probably know some of the places to start, but don't let being an introvert stop you. I'm super introverted myself. The thing is, even when going to cities, if you don't know where to go, you can start on the internet and find people in those cities, and then you have somewhere to go or some people to go check.
It's almost like dating. You got to hit up prospects, you know, and we call it marinating, me and my friends. You marinate with the girl, you know what I mean? Or you court them in a certain way, you know what I mean? You woo them, and then you collab, you work, you know what I mean? So, same thing with politicking. Go on Instagram, you know what I mean? Find other people to do stuff you want. Have conversations with them. Talk with them, you know what I mean?
In different cities that you want to go to.
Facts. And see what's up. Have genuine conversation with them. Really be invested in, like, learning who these people are.
Yeah.
Nah. You pull up, they gonna want to work, and then that's how you get into it. And then that person's gonna introduce you to somebody else, and then you know what I mean. You can change your timestamp by changing the system clock on your computer and then saving it. Oh, that's whack.
Yeah, they doing the most. BeatStars, what up?
What up, BeatStars? I actually DM'd you too. I'm trying to get. I DM'd BeatStars about getting on the podcast because I feel like they know more about selling beats than we do.
Oh, they definitely do.
We don't really sell beats, so I feel like sometimes when we give them answers, we're giving our like. We don't really do this.
Non-beat seller.
Yeah. So I feel like it would be good to hear from like BeatStars. That's what they do.
Yeah, they're actually at the forefront of the whole beat selling thing.
So BeatStars, what's good? Let me know. It's Young Trizzle Flock of Flame. Let me know. How do you create your own publishing company?
Honestly, to be self-published is not. It's not super tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
ASCAP.
I forgot what I did.
ASCAP, BMI, CSEC. They could do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Black Noise said I got some questions for BeatStars. Yo, y'all go on BeatStars page. Tell them to come to UnQuantized. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hit up their Instagram.
Yeah, just put in the comments. You know what I mean?
UnQuantized sent me.
And then just we gotta figure out. We gotta need UnQuantized emoji that we can just spam people in the chat. You know what I mean?
Ooh, get our own joint. Should be
Dive.
Oh, how do you reach out to other producers that you want to collaborate with? Mm-hmm. You're in a room full of them right now.
That is facts.
You know what I mean? You utilize the internet.
Facts. Internet's a tool, man. Yeah. If a rapper gets on your beat and copies the song, basically just changes the lyrics, same vibe and all, can I get a copyright issue? So if a rapper gets on your beat and copies another song and just changes the lyrics, so basically he does like a cover on. He takes a melody from another song.
Got you.
Shit, Bodak Yellow.
Right.
Bodak Yellow was Kodak Black.
Drake has done that a few times.
Oh yeah, people. Now the artist is gonna have to clear that when it comes to like. He can probably get in trouble for it. You don't want it to be a big song and then nobody's like
credited. Or,
yeah. Then that's gonna be some issues.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bodak Yellow was definitely a Kodak Black song. Mm-hmm. Trizza said we got that rapping and that hot habit. I don't know what that means. But I take it.
I think that was a
typo. Oracle Woo, Miss Oracle with that fire 4-step.
Oh man. You don't know about my 4-step guy? Both left feet and both right feet. Woo.
Step, side to side.
Round there. Yeah.
And then we're gonna do. Damn, R. Kelly up out of here, bro. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yo.
Oh well. I was cool on the slides.
Yo. Ironically, I discovered the real story behind the Pied Piper fairy tale.
Oh yeah, that's super creepy.
Yeah, it's really
super creepy.
We're not gonna go into it now, but just you saying that made me think of that. We still ain't talking about Ye's album either, but I guess
we got 3. Second half we'll talk about that. Yeah, once you know what a Pied Piper is, and then the fact that he calls himself the Pied Piper.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But that fairy tale is actually about upholding your financial responsibilities, or somebody's gonna come back and basically make your life a living hell if you don't pay what you said you pay.
That's like me calling myself Phil Spector.
Maybe you shouldn't do that. I don't think you should do that.
Shout out to Phil Spector. I've been talking about Phil Spector a lot this week. Which Sound Oracle drum kit would you recommend for Afro pop production?
For Afro pop production, Oracle Pack Volume 3 and Oracle Percussion Loops.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Free beats versus paid beats. Is that even a real thing?
Yeah, that's not even a versus. Oh, Big Los, you're right. Cassette drums too. I'm sorry.
I would say, I mean, if I could get paid for my work, I'm gonna choose paid every time.
Yeah. What? Yeah, I don't know what aspect you're asking about that.
Yeah.
Should you offer free beats versus paid beats, or should you look for free beats versus paying for beats?
He said beat prices of the '90s versus beat prices today. Oh man.
Oh, we talking about industry. Shit.
I wish, dog.
Oh.
I wish I was around them days when they was getting 100,000 for a record.
Some more than that,
dog. Like when I think about like people had runs, like B Cox had like 70 placements in a year,
and they was giving out cake.
And that was the heyday of like guap. You know what I mean? Man, I couldn't.
Who was telling that story? They were talking to Mustard or somebody. It was like an OG producer. They were talking to Mustard. They're like, "How much are you getting? Like your top joint?" He was like, 25. And it was just like, for real? Like, yo, back in my day, he was like, how much did you get? They was like, I was getting like 150, 200.
Damn,
250.
Okay. So we got 13. We coming right back, guys, on the IG. Beats Music, if you can, please ask that one more time. We'll answer that.
That seems like an in-depth
question. That seems like a good one.
Yeah.
So yeah, BRB.
Yes, sir.
IG. I mean, not IG.
YouTube.
YouTube.
We're still here.
We're still here.
We here now. Yo, you know I did not share last week's joint. I forgot to hit share when we were done.
Oh shit, we messed up. I messed up last week joint too because my mic was wrong. I didn't realize it.
Really?
Because I used a different mic. I didn't have this mic with me.
Mm-hmm.
I was using a computer mic and I had it turned down so it wouldn't.
The echo joint.
Yeah, and I didn't realize it.
Yeah. We were kind of trash on the production last week, but it's all good.
It's all good, man. We figured it out.
The message still got out there.
Teach these. Yeah.
We back.
We back.
You keep wanting to go there too. I see you.
Yeah, actually, let me paste this. I typed the whole thing and didn't even paste it.
Still didn't paste it. Busy Works Beats.
Yeah, I'm Busy Works Beats, man.
.com. Yo, if y'all don't know, go check out Busy Works Beats. He got all the tutorials, all the courses. He'll get you straight. He'll have you sound like a musical genius in no time. Go check out Busy Works Beats, man.
Shout out to Busy, man.
Yep. Y'all seen Studio 1-4?
That name, man. They gotta fix that. They gotta fix that name.
They need to go to Fruity Loops route and just go SO4.
Yeah.
SO.
But that's Studio 1.
Studio 14?
Studio 111. Studio 112.
Ooh.
Where the players dwell.
That's
I might get on that one. That's what I'm getting on.
Yeah.
Make some beats.
Bad boys behind this.
Make some beats. Make some beats.
Hey.
What was it I was listening to and they're talking about how 112 can't dance?
They couldn't dance. They were the male total.
Because you ever see their videos, they get cut. They never show them dancing.
Total legal.
Damn.
Yo, a lot of people in Bad Boy couldn't dance. Mary, she wasn't really on Bad Boy.
Mary still can't dance.
Kim, she wasn't really on Bad Boy either. Yeah. Somebody said they wanted to see a dance battle between Mary J. Blige and Lil Kim.
Yeah, Lil Kim got that one.
Ooh, she gonna hit you with the
Lil Kim joints be funny, dog.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we can get into this Ye album.
All right, hold on. Let me answer this question real quick because I feel like we're going to Ye joint. I'm going to forget these joints. So let me knock out these couple questions. Do we use Max for Live?
I do. I use Max for Live a lot. I've been using it a lot for the last 2 years.
See, only reason I'm going the online route because I feel as I have to start somewhere. No, that's good.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with the online. Guys, we're doing the online route. We're just doing it slightly different than everybody else is doing it.
Very much so. And it costs you nothing, and it's something you can do immediately. As opposed to delaying and maybe next month. You can do that right now.
Yeah. So, I mean, nothing wrong with the online thing. I just think the online thing combined with actually, you can't just do one to get well, you can do one, but it's only going to take you so far.
I feel like you could really do only online and you can make out. But the combination of online and then once you meet the people online and then you go build with them, you'll do better.
Because even if you think, for example, Busy Works Beats, right? We know him from online. We did business with him online. We actually met him in person. Yep. We pulled up. It was like, oh, you going there? We going in there.
Yep. And then boom.
And we pulled up.
And workshops, seminars.
And we've been doing business since. It's a different thing. And I feel like if we would have never took that leap, it would have never happened like that. Some of these opportunities, we might not went to New York and spoke at a thing. It might have been different. Yep. But the fact that we actually like, all right, cool, we're going to do this. Yep. Shook hands, we chill. You know what I mean? We were bad influence trying to get him to drink.
Yeah, he took a shot too. Shout out to Busy.
Shout out to Busy, you know what I mean? That's how you do it, man.
We had everybody taking shots. Beats Music don't even drink. We had him taking shots.
So the key to getting placements, guys, is to get them drunk. There you go.
There you go.
Do you remember how you couldn't track a beat lease when you sell one? DistroKid helps you keep track of them and get your royalties. Even if someone steals your beat, you can get it removed.
Do they really do that? If they do, shout out to them. How do they do that, though?
I'm going to have to look into that.
Wow. They Harry Fox in the beat
league. Right. Okay. What's the DCMA joints? Do dolls sound different from each other?
Fruity Loops.
Yes.
Got a little boost in that area. But to me, honestly, they don't sound that much different from each other if they sound different at all, with the exception of Fruity Loops. And if you have a doll and you can identify what makes one doll sound different from another, you can just make that other doll sound like, you know, the other one.
Best site to sell beats? That's one of them questions.
I don't know. You got to do your research. Holla at BeatStars. Ask them.
BeatStars. Airbit is as a joint is popular. And what is it? Track Train.
Track Train is out
They're
there.
Popular.
Yeah.
So I would do my research, man.
Yeah.
Again, we don't sell beats online, so it's kind of hard for us to be like, yo, go here.
We don't know.
You know what I mean?
With us, we'll tell you. Sell them yourself on your own site.
Yeah, Squarespace.
Yeah.
Pull up to the Shopify.
Shopify.
Right. If y'all do want to sign up for Shopify, hit your boy. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
How do you determine what up and coming artists to try to work with?
Usually the ones that are dope and there. The opportunity is the opportunity. You seize the opportunity when it comes up.
That's super fast.
Yeah, it's rare that you'll be like, nah, I'm not working with that person, especially if it's somebody you don't know.
Especially when, I feel like once you get in the, I don't want to say like the circle,
It's a circle.
But once you get in the circle, people be like, all right, this is a new artist coming out.
Yeah, but
you just get
trust that circle.
Yeah, you trust who's referring these people. And sometimes you get duds, you know what I mean? But most of the time, I try to, if I like the person, I work with them. If I like their music, I'll work with them.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Now, if they trash, I'm like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, my little cousin. Nah, it's not like that.
Can't wait for your seminar this June. Hey, shout out to Young Beats.
Young Busy Works Beats.
Young Busy Works. I'm over here reading ahead. I got my VIP ticket already. ATL going to be lit. Between New York and ATL, I will have been places in the world I've never been. This podcast, damn, that's crazy.
And you will also be one of the only people that have been to all the events. Yeah, LA, New York, and then Atlanta.
Now let's Puneet pull up.
Yeah, Puneet is the only other person
That could possibly pull that off. Damn.
I think so. And
Fly.
What's the guy? Jamar. Jamar was at
Fly and Classic.
The Fly. Yeah, because they came to LA too. Ooh.
Damn.
Nice.
I think Classic's coming.
Nice.
I think Young Classic, you coming through? Tips for producers catering to artists, which is crazy.
Yo. Go ahead.
Well, me and Diego record. The reason why I went to LA is because I wanted to do a producer course, right? We've been talking about doing more content. I was like, finally, I'm going to get off my ass and I'm going to do something. I went to LA and we wrote, basically the course is about how to be a producer from our industry insight. You know what I'm saying? Stuff we learned from being in the industry to get people to write to your songs more, to get people, the beats that will get written to by songwriters. So that's what the course is about. Still working on a title, still working on
So is your answer to this person, stay tuned?
Stay tuned, because me and Diego have a full in-depth course with and it's not just like us screen recording. We got like Rico Love giving tips. We got some other big producers on there. I'm gonna keep some of them a secret. Yeah. But we got other big producers, and we're basically interviewing them, and we do the course of us explaining.
I think that's super dope.
So,
and that question came from Ask Petey. By the way, he's a very smart guy.
Hey.
We had that consultation, man. He asked some of the best questions I've ever heard in the consultation.
Oh, shout out to you, man.
For sure.
That's how you can tell somebody's intelligent with the questions they ask.
Yeah, that's how we got to know IDK.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So life is peaks and valleys. Can y'all both tell us what's your lowest point as a producer that you each had to overcome, and if you're willing to share with us? Ooh, I know mine.
Okay.
You know yours?
I do. I'm trying to figure out a way to condense it, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say it without offending anybody.
Yeah. Well, mine was kind of my story. The story that I tell in interviews with, being in Baltimore, being in the DMV, making zero money. Nowhere to live, no car, no nothing basically, and then coming to Atlanta, bringing that same nothing with me, and then turning that into something. Right. That's the best way I could summarize it without taking up this whole segment.
And I think for me, mine was, I messed up, right? I got around very important people, but it took me a while to realize that all the stuff I was around isn't mine.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got caught up in that whole little, I'm doing a bunch of stuff, but then I'm not take care of my own stuff. Mm-hmm. And so then once it kind of hit me, I was like, I was stressed. I didn't, all the people that I had worked with, I stopped working with them for a moment. So I kind of had to recalibrate and all right, figure myself out. And then that's kind of how the podcast came about. And that's kind of how all this other stuff, because I had to kind of take a break and step back and then recalculate and then kind of go back at it.
Build your own from the ground up.
And I was having a kid, you know what I mean? It was like, all right, I got to figure it out.
My man walked outside one day. He's like, where's my horse-drawn chariot? Damn it.
Wait a tick.
Hold up.
I have Ableton already. Can you recommend a controller besides Push?
Any standard MIDI controller. Honestly, I like this Control 49 that I got. They're all pretty much the same once you get to it. Mm-hmm. If you're really talking about controlling Ableton, nothing's going to control Ableton like Push. So really, you're just looking at any MIDI keyboard. If it has a play, pause, and all that stuff on it, it's all going to basically do the same thing. So you can go Native Instruments, you can go M Audio, whatever.
Smoking Aces says, how do you guys remain so down to earth, being in the industry and dealing with the things you do?
Because the other 98% of life is just real life.
Yeah, that's really it.
Yeah.
I mean, too, man, all the people I look up to, super down to earth. You know, all the people I respect, they're all really cool. And I kind of, you know, like Pharrell, I've only heard one person say something bad about Pharrell in my life. And then I don't even trust that guy.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know what I mean? And to me, I respect that. It's like, damn, that's cool that nobody really talks bad. Everybody talks positive about him. I kind of want that same vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you got to realize, man, you're not owed anything in this life.
Yeah.
So what you have, you should really be grateful for.
I'm happy to be here.
You should also realize that the shit can be taken from you
Super facts.
any given day. So you
Super
can't walk around with your nose in the air for years and then, you know, someday you might be at ground zero. Mm-hmm. And them people, when you on the ground, it's easy to kick you.
That's facts.
You know what I mean?
Thoughts on giving free beats to artists who have some type of following or you think has potential?
Not a bad idea, honestly. That's on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad idea. It depends on the situation. You got to play it strategically, but a lot of times, if that artist is worth it, you know, you want to make sure you get your credit. And as long as they're willing to give you credit, or you could show that you did it, that could be a leg up to draw other people to you, and then you could just tax them.
Facts. Oracle and Trizza, can you guys count me 8 VIP tickets? Busy said he would loan me 7 of his ladies to bring.
Wow.
The Mermaids.
Wow.
That might not be a bad deal, bro.
How do you get in the lady lending business?
Yeah, busy.
I'm in the wrong business.
Busy. Teach me. Is this an affiliate program? Is this a link? How does this work?
What's the course?
Logs on the lender.com. Classic said he's definitely gonna be there. Might bring a few people with. Hey, shout out to Classic, man.
Super dope, man.
Shout out to Classic, man. Man, we had a consultation. We went overtime. It was cool. We was just kicking it, talking shit.
Yeah, consultations be going overtime.
Yeah, it's never that a lot of time, but it's cool though. You know.
Yeah.
I be wanting to make sure I answer all the questions and like, all right, I'm clear. I don't want people to be like, oh, I didn't get shit from this. You know what I mean?
True. Sometimes I get too hyped at the consultation. I'll just go overtime, just like
giving
extra
exactly
stuff. When I talk to Ask Petey, I'm like, because he's a military guy, we're both very by the time. But time was up, and I'm like, wait, I got a couple more tips for you. So, you know, let's just keep it going.
I make training courses content for a living. What can we get out of you and Diego's course? So what you could get out of this course, right? So not only did we had the insider tips from a bunch of producers who work in the industry, producers who work with Drake and Rihanna and Rico Love and a lot of big producers, right? So we're asking them some of these questions that I hear from the podcast, stuff that I go through. We talk about everything from creating melodies to sound selection to arranging your beat. We go through mixing your beat, mastering your beat, making your drums hit, making your 808 stupid crazy hit.
Make your beat loud.
Make your beat loud. And the thing is, we're going through every step. You see the on screen, you hear us commentating about every step of the process. And then you get the super gems from the big producers. You get what I'm saying? You got Rico talking about, you know, melody. You get these other producers talking about, sound selection and why they use the sounds they do. So it's kind of like a shortcut almost. Like it's like you getting a mentor for it. You know what I mean? Just telling you about making records. Where is this course? I literally just shot this joint this week. So we're going to send it to editing. And so it's going to, you know, coming up. Y'all please, please give me some time because this is my first course and it was hell making this joint happen.
Well, you can figure it out.
But, first time around.
Yes, sir.
But many more to come. I enjoyed it. Next course, we definitely doing some more finessing.
Oracle, your story is inspiring. Oh, in Mexico, they call someone who... damn, my shirt is messing me up. They call someone who makes something from nothing El Magico.
El Magico. You got to say it like that. El Magico. And then you got to hit a little guitar.
No, thank you, man. Thank you.
The facts is, I just lost one of my close friends from college a few hours ago. Damn, sorry to hear that, bro.
Damn, bro. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah. I noticed you use KRK monitors. Could you explain why you chose that over other ones?
Yeah, I had them already. Honestly, they sound good. I had these monitors for going on like 12 years now, and they sound awesome all the time.
Nicole Tyler Film says no mermaids. So Oracle, that's it. The judge has spoken. Miss Oracle said no mermaids. Sorry, busy. Tell the mermaids to go back.
Hey man,
You gotta listen.
Feds is watching, cuz.
Hey.
Feds is watching. Watch what y'all say on the line.
Hey. Yeah, right. That's one thing. Like, Big Loaf, shut up.
How do the usher?
Dude, Trizza, you went above and beyond for my consultation. I'm really grateful for it. Hey, appreciate it, man. I'm glad people enjoy it, man.
Yes, indeed.
They never have stuff like this in Houston. Hey, man, I'll pull up in Houston.
We need to come to Houston, bro.
No, I'm pulling up in Houston, dog.
That's the next spot.
I hear Houston food is fire.
Mm-hmm.
I hear the women are beautiful.
Facts.
I hear it's, it just looks dope out there.
True.
I like Texas music. You know what I mean?
I like barbecue.
Hey, bro, I'm with it, dog. Houston, what's up, man? Let us know. We pulling up. Dog, it's crazy how Texas had such an influence on me because when that whole, Swisher House and all that blew up, that was like right when I started making beats. So all I would listen to is like Swisher House, Mike Jones, and Paul Wall and shit.
Mike Jones.
And then me and Just Be Man No DJ used to sneak and talk to Paul Wall. And you know how I told you I would lie about getting people email? Yeah. Paul Wall was one of the people that would always give us advice. A lot of these people would give us really good advice and like really help us out of nowhere.
Dope.
And
so went a whole bunch of people to talk to at that time.
Yeah. And I'm sure if somebody hit you like, oh, we met somewhere and I'm a kid and I'm trying to make beats.
Yeah.
You're not going to turn them down.
You're not going to FOH them.
Yeah. Unless I gave them like some dumb shit. Yeah. Could having a good engineer make you into a great producer?
It can definitely make you sound better. It's like being a pretty girl, and then you're a pretty girl in the most banging clothes. Now you took something that was great and made it better.
Facts.
Yeah. Saying all that to say, mixing and mastering services. SoundOrbital.net. Young Realistic Productions.
That's like when your girl get that Fenty Beauty, in the lingerie.
Ooh.
That's what that mixing and mastering is. Come on, man.
Young Riri know what
man. Riri know what's up. Talk about Kanye album. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, we definitely did not get into that.
Any tips on getting people to check out your sound pack?
Yeah. Don't always be the person that's telling people about your sound pack.
Yeah. You gotta do other stuff.
Yeah. People take advice from their peers and from their best friends. I could tell you check out something all day. And you might be like, cool. Your best friend tell you check it out. You're gonna check it out.
That's right.
That's the long and short of that. So let's get into this Ye album before they kick us off again, bro. All right. The first person today that asked me how I felt about the Ye album, my response was trash. I'm not feeling it. Straight up. Then I realized I need to hear it again. I listened to it on my phone this morning. I woke up. Here's how I went. I woke up. I checked my timeline. I never go get on social media when I wake up, but today was different. It was Ye Day.
Yeah, today you had time, cuz.
I had time today, cuz. Went on there, checked. Nobody said anything about it. I'm like, damn, maybe the shit didn't come out. Went to Spotify. Boom, it's out. So I started listening to it. I'm with my wife. First song, I like the first half. I like the second half of the first song, but the suicide letter in the beginning, I wasn't really feeling that. Second song was kind of cool. I'm like, okay. Third song was kind of cool. I was listening to it on my phone though. It didn't translate well over my phone
because there's a lot of bass.
Yeah, I'm like, let me hear my Starbucks joint. Went and got my coffee. Listened to it in the car. Little bit better. Then I went jogging. Listened to the whole thing in the earbuds. Way better experience. My final verdict is it started off strong. The first half of the first song you can miss me with. The second half of the first song, great. Second song, I was feeling. Third song, I was feeling. After that, though,
it's slow motion.
It turned into gospel and stadium rock. Lighters in the air.
It was that Soulja Slim slow motion for me.
Slow motion for me.
Moving slow motion for me.
So the thing is, I didn't think the album was bad, and I didn't think those songs were bad. It's just not what I wanted to hear at the time. I want to hear some ignorant shit right now. Yeah. Not even just the beefing, but I want to hear some bars. I want to hear some super hard beats,
crazy samples, and
all that. I'm not really with this right now. And it was a lot of that. So
maybe it was one or two.
Yeah.
But it was like a lot.
If I'm in that mode in the future, this might be the album for me. But for right now, I'm just like, it was good, but it's not what I want right now.
It goes from super ratchet to like now that's what we call music 58. You know what I mean? Yeah, the second half I'm kind of cool on, but the beginning,
Wow, That's Gospel Part 12.
the best of Kurt Franklin live.
Facts.
But that the one with Ty Dolla $ign and they just doing the falsetto, that joint's so hard.
That just got a fire.
That joint's crazy.
That's fire.
And what's his name? Life of the Party wrote that. The dude, he works with Ayo and Keys a lot, but he wrote a lot of the Cardi B stuff. Okay. I think he worked on that whole project too.
So he just got that weight.
He got that. That's why it's got that little pocket to it. I feel like.
Yeah.
And Ye's good at that.
He is. I thought it was cool, and that's the Ye that they're gonna play in the club.
Mm-hmm.
So I went out again today, and then I started hearing people listening to it in their cars. Only the first 3 songs though. The second half of the first song, the second song, and the third song. You don't hear nobody playing the.
Right.
It's not happening.
Young brother said, "Do you think him performing it will make you feel different?"
No.
Yeah.
No.
I hate when it's like a song I gotta hear in a show to like, because a lot of times I don't go to concerts. I don't do.
I was talking to not to cut you off, bro. I was talking to Tech Beats about this early, right before you got here, and he was like, "Well, you haven't seen the visual to a lot of stuff." I'm like, if I need a visual to change my opinion, then I really still didn't like it in the first
Exactly.
place. And it's like if I'm craving jerk chicken, and you give me the most banging ass slice of pizza that you could find, I'm like, wow, that pizza was amazing, but I didn't want pizza.
Right.
I still ate it, and it was good.
Exactly.
But I wanted jerk chicken.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I will say I'm happy because I felt like Kanye. Sometimes Kanye misses the mark, right? Sometimes I feel like Kanye goes overly ratchet and tries to be too young, and then sometimes he go overly artsy. Like Yeezus was overly artsy and just over complicated for no reason in certain parts. Mm-hmm. I feel like this is a good balance. I feel like it's better than Pablo. I feel like it's better than Yeezus. Now everything else to me is way better. Like Late Registration is like. Classic. My Dark Twisted Fantasy. Classic.
My Dark Twisted Fantasy. I wanted that. I knew I wasn't gonna get that, but that's kind of what I wanted.
Yeah, I feel like he figured it out there. That's like to me peak Kanye. He had it figured out.
Yeah.
I do like the trappish sample though. What people are doing now, it's like they're taking the trap drums and they're figuring out how to make it more soulful and musical. Everything is getting more musical now.
I do think that's dope. Mm-hmm. Funny enough, I talked to Realistic this morning, and Kanye's like his favorite. So I'm like, listen. Did you hear the Ye album? He's like, nah. So I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna talk to you about it because I know that's your favorite. He's like, nah, I'm gonna wait till later on in the day. And he's like, but let me ask you, did you like it? I'm like, no. That was the person I told. I felt like I just ruined his day. I felt like I ruined a realistic day. So,
yeah.
So now I say, it's good, but most of it is just not what I want to hear right now.
And see, that's the thing. Like my album I'm bumping is the Shrum Life 3. Because that's the mood I'm in now. I want to hear some wavy, vibey, 808s, dark chords. You know what I mean? Facts. So everything else, like the J. Cole album, to me it was just like, this shit is so boring.
I ain't gonna lie, J. Cole album, I felt like I was in an elevator.
Yeah, that shit is
a broken elevator.
But it's good. It's not saying it's not good. It's just, for me, it's just so fucking boring.
You gotta be locked in for that type of thing.
Yeah.
You just gotta be there. It'll be a day and time when it will be appropriate, but it's not today.
I feel like me in like 5 years is really gonna appreciate Jay-Z 444. But right now, I don't want to hear about saving money, bro. I'm trying to fucking spend this money. I'm trying to be in the club.
Now, see, I'm not gonna lie. You already know. I'm kind of there. I'm there with that.
Yeah, 5 years though. Give me a little time to settle down a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm still young.
I'm about to set an alarm for whatever 5 years.
Okay.
23 or whatever.
And I'm gonna be like, back on the trap. I'm gone.
Let's see what these people
it said, Bigger says, yeah, and that numerology album released on June 1st. Album length is 23:45. Album released on the 6th month of the year and gave us 7 tracks. Oh, shit. I don't know how numerology works, but that seems very convincing.
Very Illuminati-ish. I ain't gonna lie though, I think numerology can work however you want it to work.
It's like astrology?
It's like a verse from the Bible.
It's very broad.
Not to have a hot take, but you can kind of put it however you want.
It's an A$AP Fable.
Ooh, like that.
No, yeah. Astrology is so confusing too, because I didn't know you had like a moon sign. This girl was like, "You're a Leo. What's your moon sign?" I was like, "What the hell is a moon sign?" I just know I was born in August.
Dog, I'm a Virgo.
And she's like, "No, you're Aquarius moon, but Leo, right?" I'm like, I don't know what none of this is. But then I read my joint, and it was damn spot on. But then I feel like all of them are spot on.
They are. I feel like they all tell. No, they do be spot on, but I still can't subscribe to it like that. Because then I'm gonna start meeting people and feel like I know everything about them and not get to know them.
Mm-mm.
Like, when were you born? Oh, I can't mess with you.
He said it's not better than Yeezus. I just didn't like Yeezus because of how it started, man.
I didn't like Yeezus as a total body of work, honestly.
It was a couple joints on Yeezus I like Blood on the Leaves. I love.
Okay.
I hated that Daft Punk record though. I hated that one. That was just, it made me angry. It just I don't like the mixing. Yeah. I don't like.
Yeezus was a rap metal record. It's real metal.
Bro, I feel like, where are the mixing engineers at? I feel like people are not appreciating the engineers. Like ASAP album. I love that album. I just feel like it's mixed terribly.
How'd you feel about the mixing on Ye's album? The new one?
It was pretty cool. I wasn't mad at Ye's.
I thought the mixing was cool. It's this new style of mixing the drums really low.
Crispy.
On the loops, on drum loops.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a fan of that.
And then they do this real crispy, like that trap stuff. It's a crispiness to it. Like if you ever listen to Travis Scott, everything sounds so crispy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it takes some getting used to. You know what I mean?
Cool.
New plugins you're checking for. Damn, I don't.
Nah, new plugins?
I've been waved up shorter. I've been using waves.
I like how you asked that. Like, plugins come out all the time. Plugins should be a new plugin every week. You know what? I don't have any new plugins, but I have a free plugin. Sign up at soundoracle.net for the mailing list. We're putting out a tutorial on Monday that actually comes with a download for a free plugin that will make your mixes better.
Oh, damn. I ain't had no air horn.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
you know what? You got to go up an octave.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, one more.
There we go.
Hey,
okay. It was in the wrong octave. Had to transpose.
Virgo season. I see you. Okay. Hey, yes, sir. Virgo.
Life of Pablo was hot. You know, and here's the thing. To me, Kanye has never made a bad album. I just like some more than others.
True. I think Life of Pablo was grossly undermarketed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like, for me, it's My Dark Twisted Fantasy. Probably number one. The top is kind of interchangeable because they're all really good. Mm-hmm. But My Dark Twisted Fantasy is definitely in the top. Late Registration. Graduation is definitely at the top. College Dropout. Now that I go back, it's not as impactful as it was then, but I still love it.
Yeah, it's reasonable doubt. Kind of like,
808s is at the top, too. 808's got to be at the top. Because I feel like that changed so much, bro.
That is a fact.
That changed everything.
I feel like on the Life of Pablo, they thought that Saturday Night Live performance was going to like set
and
it didn't.
You thought he was going to get that Childish Gambino package?
Yeah, no. Did not happen. No stimulus package for you.
Y'all definitely got a certain vibe for your music taste. Not bad. Just notice. Oh, I definitely do, bro. Yeah. I definitely got a taste, bro.
Yeah.
I'm super picky. If it's boring, if it ain't got no bounce to it, I don't want to hear it.
We have no problems calling things trash.
Yeah, that's true.
Or saying we don't like them.
That's true.
That's another thing, too. A lot of people are bandwagoning. And I'm going to say this, too. All those people that got on my joint calling this album a classic.
I hate when people do that.
Stop that.
I hate it.
I don't care how you feel about the album. You are misusing that word. You're really misusing that word.
Because the album be out 2 hours. Classic.
I'm
like, bro, you listen to it once.
How, Sway? How?
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Everything can be a classic. It's just that, you know what it is? The brand, man. People love Kanye so much no matter what he does.
Yeah.
Which I get it. I mean, I'm a Kanye fan. And it's crazy how people's like, oh, we ain't supporting Kanye. This album drop. Everybody like Kanye.
Oh, y'all forgot about all the shenanigans. People's like, yo, we'll never. R. Kelly. It's R. Kelly. We're never supporting you again. Oh, new music. Oh, nice.
Step in the Name of Love 2018. And it's a dance to go with it.
Yeah.
That's what R. Kelly need to do. He need to have he come out with a dance. He killing them. He back in the game.
I think R. Kelly, he'll do that, but then his dance will just be like wrong.
Maybe it's going to be something.
Just like when they asked me that question, do you like young girls? He's like, how young is young?
Dog, that question, bro. I seen it before, and every time it happens, I get uncomfortable. Like, whoa.
So I feel like his dance would be a questionable dance.
Yeah, it's like the hokey pokey, but somehow he makes it real dirty.
You look like you're peeing in my bushes. That's not a cool dance, bro.
Let's see. What about Pusha T album and his other content?
I liked Pusha's album for the bars. I mean, the beats were cool too.
Facts.
I really liked it.
Would you recommend Omnisphere even though it's overused? Yes.
Yeah. I don't think Omnisphere is... Some things can be overused, like Nexus, because even though it had a lot of presets...
There's not that many.
Yeah. Atmosphere, there's so many presets.
So it just everybody uses the same fucking 3 sounds. It's this bell that every trap producer uses in the Atmosphere.
Listen,
I'm so sick of.
Learn how to use sound match. That's all I'm
saying. That's the best feature. Dog, that's what makes Atmosphere so great. Is that sound match.
I be looking for that in other plugins now.
Golly.
I'm like, oh, this is cool. I need another sound like this.
Exactly.
Oh, y'all don't have that.
Let's see. Classic and GOAT are the most overused terms today. Facts.
Classic, GOAT, and genius.
Unless you're talking about LeBron. LeBron is a GOAT. He's a GOAT.
He's a classic GOAT genius?
Yeah. I could say LeBron is up there. I could say Pharrell's a GOAT. Tim is a GOAT.
But see, you know what's a common denominator I see off the top with all those people you name? There is a long track record in history of being able to prove that.
Facts.
When something happens immediately for the first time and you're like, classic, greatest of all time.
Right. You're like, get out of here.
Nah. Because a lot of that comes with longevity. Not saying that Kanye doesn't have longevity, but this album, even if you compare all of his bodies of work to this album, you cannot call this a classic in comparison to the ones that are actually classics.
Facts.
And he gave you 7 songs.
This album was like 808s and heartbreaks without the 808. Should be called Suicidal Thoughts and Heartbreaks.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I usually like my suicide notes a bit more fun.
Yeah, that would.
He opened up with that. Can you imagine with the people in Wyoming? There's like,
it's cold, and you playing this?
I left something in the car. I'm gonna be right back.
I definitely thought Ye was gonna be sample heavy, so I was a little disappointed with that.
Me too.
I mean, it is sample heavy, but it's like a weird sample. It's like Kanye sample heavy, like the weird yellings and
I'm not mad at how he used it, but I would have liked to see like Push's album was very sample heavy. I wanted to see something kind of like that, but more of a bounce to it.
No, I'm telling you, if people do the samples with the bounce, they gonna win, bro. I don't understand why it's so hard to.
It's not hard at all, bro.
Because even on the ASAP album, they got a joint that's like a boom bap record, but it's got the 808 and it's got a bounce to it.
It's the easiest formula ever,
and it's so jamming, dog. That's all you gotta do. Everybody's happy, dog.
All you gotta do, check out our Instagram videos where we make beats together.
Facts. You know what I mean? That's what we do. ASAP, call me. Why didn't you call me for the album, bro?
Thoughts on Black Thought album?
Oh, I didn't even know he had an album.
I did. I was happy because I was a little disappointed in Kanye this morning. So I was like, oh yeah, Black Thought came out with something. I will say this about Black Thought's album real quick. I love Black Thought. I'm a fan of bars, as we all know. The beats on there were like Ritz crackers, though. Ritz crackers, you can eat them by themselves. They're not really that great, but it's all of... They're just dishes for putting things on.
They taste good with other stuff.
So with Black Thought on them, it was cool, but I don't want to eat it again. You know what I mean? So I appreciate the bars. I wanted to hear what he had to say. But the beats left me in a place where I don't want to listen to the album again just to hear the bars I like. I'd rather hear him freestyle on Funk Flex with no music. Or a beat that I already like.
Classic said, I keep looking up and I hear classic like someone calling me.
You know, right. Overused, man. We got to stop overusing it.
I like seeing B Cox make beats on IG Live. Yeah, he been going ham.
Now, he's a GOAT.
He's a GOAT, man.
Yeah.
Triz, I slick feel cheated with 7 tracks though. I can feel you on that. I don't like the short album shit they doing.
I think it's whack, and I understand it's a theme for the whole label, but I just think people I'm more upset that people are gonna steal that. Not steal it, but everyone's gonna start doing it. Yeah. 7 albums was called an EP.
It's either you do 45 like Chris Brown or you do 6, 7. I don't like that.
Man, give me 12, 13, 14. Let's keep it cool. And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people that's doing the shorter albums, you're not good enough to do an album that short. Nas, it was written was 9 joints. But it was 9 joints that when they were over, you were like, damn, I wish there was more. Some of y'all joints are so short, you're just like, oh, wow, that was short. You're not like, oh, I wish you gave me more. You're just like, wow, that was way too short.
Did y'all know that Ye versus the People, he sampled the 4 Top 7 Rooms of Gloom?
Listen, I know all about all them samples. The Poopity Scoop joint.
Poopity Scoop.
The Uplift joint, I use that. On Push's album, the first song, second song, I use that. All these samples.
Contact versus Omnisphere.
Not the same.
Yeah, different things.
One is sample based, one is synthesizer. 2 different things.
I say get both if you can afford it.
Facts.
And buy it, man. Buy it, man. Trust me. Y'all don't want no smoke with these companies. These companies ain't playing games. I don't know if y'all seen that Curtis King video.
Front Street.
Yo, they ain't playing no game. You don't want that smoke.
Yeah,
Especially, and look, here's the thing, guys. We're content creators, right? Or I hope all of us are, right? So we got to use our computer. We got to screen record. We got to show what we're doing. You don't want it to say Team Air on your shit because they will come for your ass. That's real shit. They will come for you.
Yeah, they will.
So, hey, man, make some money from these beats. Go invest back in it.
Don't be the next contestant on that Summer Jam screen.
Yeah. You don't want that smoke. You know what I mean? Some things is easy to just go ahead and take care of it now. Get it out the way.
Yeah.
How do you use Sound Match in Omnisphere?
It's a button that says Sound Match. Mm-hmm. Whatever sound you're on, you click on it. It'll show you sounds that are similar to the sound that you're using.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Look at E40. Ooh. I love E40. Original self-made millionaire. How many double albums does he have? Content is king.
A lot.
That's right.
A lot. Shout out to Earl.
He said Curtis King turned that into a blessing note. Yeah, he about to.
Oh, he
about to make all the content off that.
Yeah, shout out to him for flipping it.
But he's in a particular situation where he can't afford to do that. He's got the audience to where he can flip it and it makes sense for him.
Yep.
Not everybody's gonna have that audience.
No.
And not everybody's gonna be that good for him.
Now, if he had an endorsement from that company, that would have been bad business.
Right.
But no.
Yeah. So again, learn from, what did it say? A smart person learns from other people's mistakes.
That's a fact.
So hey, man, you know what I mean? He put that video out for a reason, man.
Hov did that. So hopefully you don't have to go through that.
Facts. I would like to hear beats never used on old hard drives of Timbaland, Dr. Dre, and RZA. That would be dope.
That would be dope. I ain't gonna lie, I've heard thousands of unreleased old Timbaland beats. Just as amazing today as they were today.
I'm sure.
And Polo too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you already. Polo won't play you unused beats. He'll play you songs.
Every time. Polo gonna play your hit every time. Every time I'm in the studio with Polo, he played a song. I was like, this is incredible. This is an incredible song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never been in the studio with Polo and I heard something super whack. Yeah. Everything's been like crazy fire.
Yeah, man.
He gets it.
Tim got more. He got a lot of beats like that. Polo don't play beats, but Tim got a lot of those songs too that you'll never hear. It's this one song, Goodbye Homie. Me and Jay talk about this song all the time. I don't think that song will ever see the light of day. It is one of the best songs you ever heard in your life. Yeah. And Jay always like, yo, ask Tim what's up with that song. And I used to ask him a lot. He's just like, I don't know. That song probably never coming out.
Is Andre 3000 done? Man, we could use him right now.
He's not done. He kind of faked people out on Mother's Day.
Because didn't he drop something?
He did. But it was like a super sad song. So people like, new Andre 3000. And then people listen to it like, oh.
I want to hear that 1, 2, 3, red light.
There you go.
See, everything got to be up for me.
I want to hear him in the beginning of Sleepy Brown. Can't wait.
Oh, yeah.
That in the summer. Oh, my God.
I can't wait. That was my joint. Woo. That joint is so fire.
Yo, when he come on with that verse. Ooh. And on his album, Life in a Day, Andre. Fire.
Andre's the GOAT, bro.
I want a whole album of that.
It's two people I regret never taking a picture with when I met them, and that was Will Smith and Andre 3000. I met Andre at Doppler. He was standing outside, and I was working with this girl named Alja. You know Alja, the writer?
No.
I was working with her, and we were walking through, and she was like, damn, that look like Andre 3000. And he had the little Morocco mole hat on, you know what I mean? And she took a picture with him, but as a guy, it's weird asking another guy to take a picture, especially when you work in the industry.
You can't do it.
It's a weird, you gotta wait for the opportunity to take a picture. Yeah. And we were standing outside just talking, and I was so mad that day.
Yeah.
But I was excited because that's like favorite, you know what I mean?
You ever see people that aren't celebrities that got pictures with a whole lot of artists, like guy artists? In my mind, I'm like, how did you get those pictures? You had to ask for those pictures.
It's certain stuff. I realized when I was in LA, we were trying to go to a party. Chris Brown had a party. As a guy, getting to a party like that is damn near impossible.
Oh, yeah.
Which I understand.
Yeah.
You got to be super. I'm plugged. I did records on Chris Brown. Diego's done records on Chris Brown. They weren't trying to let us come through that joint. And it was super packed.
See?
It was one of them things, like, we might have could have finessed to get in there, but it was so much hassle to deal with all of that. And it was super packed.
And you definitely wouldn't get no picture.
And definitely ain't get no. I wouldn't even want to do it in that situation.
I've worked with Justin Timberlake, Jay, Beyonce, Tim. I have pictures with none of these people. I got one picture with Tim, 2 pictures with Tim, 1 picture with Polo.
Because you gotta wait for the opportunity. Because people don't like thirsty people. Because I feel like it's almost a part of it is if you start doing stuff like that, it makes you seem less. So people treat you a little different.
Yeah, I mean, like, you belong there. You're there every day.
You're right.
And you're like, yeah, I know, usual stuff we talk about. Hey, man, come take this picture. What?
I will say, what I do now is I bought that Polaroid camera, right? Every session, I take pictures with my Polaroid. Because it's a conversation piece. I pull the Polaroid out. Everybody's like, damn, you got the old school joint.
Even TSA stopped you for that joint.
I got stopped again. And I had a Long Island. Shout out to you.
Hey.
You know, keeping the tradition going.
There you go. I learned the secret, though. I think I talked about this before. Take a woman with you.
Mm-hmm.
And have her set up the picture.
Oh.
I take my wife. And she's like, hey, yeah, nice to meet you. Hey, you guys mind taking a picture together? And then she'll take the picture.
Women are the key, man. Because you got to understand, the music industry is a very aggressive, male-dominant kind of industry for the most part. Mm-hmm. And we're, like, really aggressive towards each other. If we don't really know you, we kind of standoffish. Women... I know every time a woman comes talk to me and she's in the industry, I'm trying to be nice. It's something about me where I'm just like, all right, cool.
You're not going to say no.
I'm going to listen to her. I'm like, all right, you got it. What's up? Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm going to give her a shot.
Yeah. Yep.
So shout out to the women, man, out here making the plays.
Listen, man, take a woman with you. You'll get a picture with anybody. Hey, that's the only way I have those 2 pictures with Tim. One picture with Bo and all that. I got a whole bunch of footage, too, of us in the studio together. That's my wife.
So... the key of getting more placements and pictures to gram flex on Instagram,
women,
get you a good woman in your life. Mm-hmm. There you go.
If you get a woman that's a photographer and a videographer, oh my god.
You say put a ring on it.
Yeah, I did.
Have you ever co-produced with Timbaland?
Yes.
And yes. Well, I didn't do it, but he did both. Where do y'all see producer role in 10 years?
Honestly, this same.
Mm-hmm.
The producer role has gone a long way in the last couple of years.
Someone says my YouTube is down. Nah, we good. Ain't we?
Yeah.
I'm looking at it.
You need more fiber in your internet.
YouTube, hit us in the chat. Let me know.
Let me know.
Yeah, in 10 years, I'm gonna just be in my virtual reality, making beats.
All VR.
All VR, making beats. Same thing though. Yeah. My little hologram be like, yo, do that take over again. That take was trash. Stack that harmony under there and put some ad libs.
That'd be dope. They need to do more for VR. You know what's killing it in VR right now, unfortunately?
What was it?
Porn.
Oh, yeah. Of course. That's anything,
I'm like, okay. Somebody else get into VR real quick, please.
Mm-hmm. I got one pick with Shorty Red and D Rich right before Trap or Die 3 came out. Shout out to them, man. Shorty Red 1 is a legend, bro.
That's fact.
Shout out to D Rich, who is really a legend. Super legend. That I don't think gets enough respect, bro, because... D Rich is a problem, bro. I remember watching little beat making videos. He was on the little NPC. Was it the 1000?
Yeah, that's the one.
Dog, he was cooking, bro. Man, shout out to them. Yep. They made that sound, bro. Wish RZA still had those 300 plus beats he lost in '96 flood. Damn. Okay. I'm even though I'm RZA and all that, I'm not beat wise. It don't move me like that no more. At the time, it did.
Yeah.
Now I hear stuff, I'm like, whoa. Sometimes I hear his stuff, I'm like, whoa, buddy, what's that?
Now, are we talking RZA? Are we talking Bobby Digital? You remember the Bobby Digital stuff?
Oh, yeah.
When he did his alter ego?
Yeah, I was cool on that. Yeah, I was cool on that.
That was trash. Now, the old RZA stuff, I'm a fan of. New RZA stuff, I'm not necessarily checking for. If he made a beat or a song that was kind of fire, I'd be like, damn, way to go, RZA. Mm-hmm. But I ain't like, where RZA at? Air horn for women. I saw that.
Yeah, we got to. Shout out to all the ladies out here making things happen.
Yes, indeed.
It's crazy because even I feel like female managers. Me and Diego was talking about it. Female managers. I feel like it's almost a better situation.
Yeah.
Because they can negotiate certain situations that I feel like if a guy comes in, other guys we're defensive already. You know what I'm saying? With women, it's like, oh, cool, she's dope.
Female A&Rs too. And
let them be super talented. Oh, you definitely like, oh man, you cool and you talented? Oh man,
done.
What's up? What we doing?
Yep. Yo, a female A&R got me my first deal in like 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. She literally told somebody's manager, this dude is crazy. They heard the beat, but she's like, this dude's crazy. You need to take him with you to the label, to the studio right now. And I left there and went somewhere and got a deal immediately, just because she told a guy that.
Do you delete old beats when you weren't feeling them at a time and go back and redo them? No.
I don't delete beats anymore. I used to.
I make a bunch of beats and then I take the best ones.
Yeah.
And that's what I shop out.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes I gut the other ones though, because I might have like a hi-hat pattern that's like, oh, this is fire. I'll gut it and save that and use it for something else.
And it's easy to save. With Ableton, you just drag into the browser.
Facts.
Anything. I used to delete beats back in the day. Now, if I don't want it anymore, I'll just put the word idea after whatever the name is, and I'll save it.
Facts. Facts. All them pics I got from the Mastermind event is pics my girl set up. That's true. I remember her.
Yep.
I remember her taking the pictures.
Beats music.
That is true. It's a different situation, man. Shout out to the women, man.
Yeah, nobody's gonna tell them no.
Can you use different scales together as long as the key is the same?
Different
scales? No, because that's not gonna be the same key then.
You can use different, like you can have chord progressions that are in a certain key, but then use a few chords that aren't in that key.
Yeah,
and it'll make sense. But
if you're doing like a Dorian scale, or what's the other scale? Like
it's Dorian, minor, Lydian.
Yeah. It's gonna be certain notes that's outside of that scale. So if you're in harmonic minor and then you're doing a Dorian scale, you might get some clashing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Unless you come across chords that may be in more than one scale.
Yeah. Then that'll work.
Then kind of yes, but really still no.
But I feel like to make it easy, I would just, if I'm in that same scale, I would use that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't try to. That's making it. That's how I would complicate it for myself. I didn't understand music theory because I would people would explain it to me so complicated. I would make it complicated instead of saying like, yo, figure out your bass.
Right.
And then everything else figures itself out.
By the way, these are the keys. Yeah. Scale. Work with those keys. I've started exploring a little bit more. I told you I'm working on XL2, and I have a lot of joints where everything is all the chord progressions are in one key, but I'll have one or two chords that are outside of that key, but they still work. I'm experimenting with that now, but for the most part, just keep it consistent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why my homeboy was shot down when he saw Chadwick Boseman at Hudson Grill in ATL.
Hey, he didn't have a woman with him.
Yeah. And Chadwick is probably tired of being a Black Panther. You seen them memes? He looks stressed.
He tired of pictures too. Oh, he's done.
How did you get the placement through Mike Will? I guess they're talking about the Bring It Back drink.
Actually, that was a sound that was actually in a pack. You know, there's a placement oracle, there's a producer oracle, and then there's soundoracle.net, which is a sound company.
Facts.
Think of it like a Korg keyboard company. And that was with the sound design company.
Facts.
So shout out to Mike Will for buying it.
For going to soundoracle.net and copping the young kid.
Yes, indeed.
Like you guys could do.
Hey.
Do you think VR production will ever be a serious thing or just for games like production?
I saw some serious stuff at Loop that had VR. You can kind of like put it on and hit it. But see, the thing is about VR, and I'm not going to really nerd out on this. VR is virtual reality. The problem with that is there's nothing physical to really hit, and making music is tactile. Music will really advance when it gets into AR, which is augmented reality, which just overlays virtual things on top of the real world. That's when it will take place. But as long as it's virtual and you're totally
it's
submerged,
gonna be weird.
It's a sense. It's that tactile touch that's missing, and you can't really move around like you want to either. That's the downside of virtual reality too. There's no movement.
Yeah.
You have to stay in a box or else you'll kill yourself. Whereas augmented reality, you can actually see the real world and interact with it.
And VR to me is like, it's at a PlayStation 1 right now. Or like, better yet, a Nintendo. That's where it's at. It's the graphics is kind of weird. They still ain't figured it out. No. But 10 years from now, that shit's going to be so realistic that it's going to be like a PS4.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? It's like, you look at it, you be like, damn, this is real TV or is this...
That's true. I don't like the reality deprivation. I think I just made that term up. But the reality deprivation of VR, you're submerged in this thing for so long that when you take it off, it's like getting off a treadmill. You just feel like you're still running.
Right.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that's real.
With augmented reality, you're still in the real world, and you don't experience that.
Facts.
That's why I think VR is terrible, and you never see me use it. I'll go all augmented once augmented gets out of the calculator state.
So it's gonna be like Pokemon Go, but the Ableton version.
Yeah, Pokemon Go was very super early augmented reality. Yeah.
I'm missing production from Devontae Swing. Man, aren't we all?
Ooh, nice.
Shout out to Devontae. And Carrie Hilson needs to drop an album soon. Love her tone. I'm not mad. I think she's actually working on an album. I probably see Carrie. I think she's actually working on an album. I probably see Carrie. I'm not mad. I think she's actually working on an album. I'm not mad. I think she's actually working on an album. I'm not mad. I think she's actually working on an album. I probably see Carrie. I'm not mad. I think she's actually working on an album. I probably see Carrie. I'm not mad. I think she's actually working on an album. I probably see Carrie. I'm not mad. I think she's actually working on an album. I'm not mad. I think she's actually working on an album. I probably see Carrie. I'm not mad. I think she's actually working on an album. I'm not mad. I think she's actually working on an album. I'm not mad. I think she's actually working on an album. I'm not mad. I think she's actually working on an album. I'm not mad. I think she's actually working on an album. I'm not mad. I think she's actually working on an album. I'm not mad. I think she's actually working on an album. I'm not mad. I think she's actually working on an album. I'm not mad. I think she's actually working on an album. I'm not mad. I think she's actually I'll probably see her Sunday. Because I DJ this new party, and I think she's part of that party.
Nice.
Yeah.
Last time I saw her was at Danger Studio in Miami. It's probably like 2 years ago, and she was working on something. So hopefully we're here. I
love Carrie Hilson, bro. Every time I've been in the studio with her, it's been super cool. Yeah. One time she had cooked something and she brought everybody food at the studio.
Oh, she's famous for that.
No, it was fire, bro.
Yeah.
Lionel Ray Music. You put a YouTube link. Here's the thing, guy. We're in the middle of a podcast, right? First. 2, you pasted the link. You can't do that, bro. It doesn't work. You can't click it.
Click on it.
So that's pretty stupid. Don't do that no more, bro.
You're looking kind of crazy, bro.
And nobody's going to stop in the middle of watching something to copy and type out this link to paste it to see your beat making video, I would guess, or music video.
Everybody knows you're whack.
Yeah, it's pretty much a sign of being whack. So here's some advice going further. Don't do that, bro. It's kind of stupid. If you want to get people to listen to your thing, you conversate with them. You add some value, you talk with them, and then people will listen to your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. That was my one time. And shout out to everybody. Trap Jeremy, she's talking about links don't work in here. There you go.
That's a fact, bro. That's the corniest thing you could possibly do in here.
Facts. Yeah, that's super corny.
Yeah.
Did I just hear XO2 is on the way?
Indeed you did.
Facts. On VR Oracle, don't you think it's a special controller you should add that tactile aspect?
You could, but wouldn't that be better with augmented reality? Because if you have a virtual controller, you can touch it, but my thing is you still can't move. When I have VR on, even if I know nothing's around me, I'm still conscious of my movements.
Right.
When I produce, I'm moving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm too conscious of my movements and if somebody else in the room and all that type of stuff. It's just too, it limits your mental capacity. You want to be free when you're making music, and if you're using those types of things, and you're too conscious of the things that you can't see.
Facts. Yeah, music is definitely about being in a vibe and just kind of losing yourself in a way.
So many times I'm like, wait, here's something behind me.
You gotta lose yourself in the moment. Spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. Yeah. There we go. Shout out to Sound Oracle Trios. How are y'all doing? Long time. Shout out to Diverse, the female beat maker.
What's up?
Good seeing you.
I'm Mike from across the pond.
Hey. Shout out to LMA got the #1 record in the United States. Georgia Smith from the UK, blowing up. The dude from Walking Dead, he's from Europe. Okay, I feel lied, shocked, and appalled. You supposed to be Rick, bro. You supposed to be from Atlanta and country, and you from UK, bro.
Oh, he's a blah 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 blah.
No, I'm shocked and appalled. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so shout out to UK. They're doing their thing. UK is coming through like how Canada came through. Canada came through and had a nice little run. They had T-Mon.
They solidified themselves.
I feel like the UK is like, we starting to listen to grime now. Like Skepta is not. I remember Skepta was like, you had to be on some other stuff to know about Skepta and gigs and all that. Now it's kind of like they popping out here.
Shout out to the UK.
UK doing their thing, man. Everybody, I feel like everybody gets their own run. Yeah, I think the UK figuring it out now. Like they like, ooh, it's my turn.
Out there. Well, like Cap Son.
Trezza, you know the VR market share is held by Oculus, which runs by a PC. It's not a game. It could be anything a computer does. Yeah, my homeboy, that's what he does. He makes VR software and games.
Yeah. Shout out to him. The terrible thing about the Oculus, though, is still so much like a football helmet. VR has to get way small.
It's got to get, like, consumer ready.
But VR can only get so small because it's totally submersive. So it has to at least cover all of this.
Mm-hmm. Also sent you a message. Thank you for. No, I'm cool, bro. Bro, don't spam people with your link, bro. That's not good.
He sent the link.
Yeah, that's worse, bro. Yeah. That's worse. Don't do that, man.
Dad, I got 2 places to not click on it.
Yeah, bro. Look, here's the thing. If you're an upcoming person in music, spamming your link makes you look whack. It's like you ever see somebody and they got a rap van with their mixtape on it. Ooh. If you have a rap van, I automatically assume that you're a whack rapper.
I should go unwrap my van right now.
Don't wrap the van, man. Don't do that. Because if you got a rap van, I just assume you're doing 1999 tactics.
That's like telling people you're the hottest, you're the best, you're the this.
Yeah.
It's gonna automatically put people in the mindset to prove you wrong.
Facts. But I have been swatting up free tutorials through Sound Oracle website and YouTube. Thank you.
Hey. You're more than welcome.
Boss
Shout out to Realistic too.
Beats Music said Boss almost called me on the podcast.
Hey.
Damn, tell him to step his game up, man. Tell him to get on there.
He need these gems
too. He need it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His snare whack, man.
Yeah, he or she.
Yeah.
Needs better arrangement.
tell them to get that 808 right. You know what I mean?
Right. Ask them what they think about Ye's album.
Good point. Creative gets blocked with big black goggles on your head. That is facts.
Mm-hmm.
How do you not get discouraged when you've been making a whack beat? Oh, so basically you're making a bunch of whack beats. How do you not get discouraged?
With me, I do a time limit. I don't know if other people do that. 25 minutes, and then shout out to whoever just bought that kit. Yeah, I do a time limit.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you start making a beat, you get lost. When my timer goes off, I just check in with myself. Am I lost in this beat, or am I feeling it? Should I move on? I just make the decision right there, so I don't get stuck and, you know, just demotivated. And if that happens, and I don't stick with anything after 3 to 5 alarms, then I just stop making beats for that part of the day and come back later.
Facts. Don't be that dude that still passes out the CDs.
Ooh.
That's facts. No, okay, say CD and then say 2019. Don't that feel crazy?
It does.
It feel crazy.
It does.
No, we don't even have MP3s like that no more.
Without the word vintage in the middle.
Yeah, it feel weird, bro. We almost at we halfway there to 2019.
Yeah.
CDs don't fit in that 2019 equation.
However, also don't be the guy who's using modern technology and don't know
why
what you can and can't do on there. Because for you to paste that link in here means you obviously don't understand the platform that you're trying to utilize, right?
Facts.
Come on, bro.
Let's see. We have a lot of stuff here in the UK. I feel Nicki Minaj's new beat took influence from Skepta. I definitely can see that.
Might have. Damn, I'm frozen. Oh no, I'm not good.
I definitely see that. With all these VSTs like easy chords, etc., do they help or hinder your creativity with your music?
I think they help personally. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because you can understand, you can hear a chord, and now you can physically see what it is. Depending on what plugin you're using, you can see what key it's in, what other chords match that chord. You could save them. You know what notes they are. Great learning tool.
I would just say understand why you're doing it, why it works. And that's why, you know, like Busy got the chord codes. I would understand theory a little bit because it's going to be situations you might not have that. And then you're going to be in a weird situation. You get what I'm saying? So I would understand theory. But to me, man, these all tools, man. They all help.
There you go.
We've been ready for a long time. Check out old drums, bass music productions, really early, current grime, UK lovers rock, so much more. Got no props from here yet. Shout out to the UK.
Yeah.
That's on our list. That's on our list of the live shows. I want to do the UK one so bad.
Yes, sir. 25 minutes. I need to do that. Yeah, that's really it's kind of a spin on the Pomodoro technique that I'm using when I make beats. But yeah, try that 25-minute thing.
30 hours. I don't even have a CD player anymore. Facts.
That's a fact.
I'd rather get a cassette than a CD. At least it's memorable.
Yeah, it seems like more vintage and not like Bama.
LMA song came out February 2017. It took this long to blow up. What does that say about the state of marketing and music? Here's the thing. That song came out in 2014, bro. I was just at Rock Nation. They were talking about that song. That song's from 2014. I feel like I have a placement, and it's from 2014. They will be out maybe in 2 weeks.
But that's how music works. That's how music works. You're 2018. You're getting 2014 stuff. Because
they were talking about it, and it's like, yo, they kept hearing this record, and it's just like, man, something to this record. And they tried to put it on somebody else, and she didn't want it. They gave it to her, popped off.
Damn, shout out.
And it's such a weird record. I would have never thought that joint. Okay, how do you learn to create better drum patterns in Ableton? It's so crazy. That's one of the modules in the course. How do I give you a short answer?
Yeah.
Short answer is listen to different stuff, bro. You gotta like. I have a trick that's in the course, but I don't want to get out of the way because that's.
I was finna go in and give a deep answer too, but it's in the course, so
yeah. I got a super trick, but I'd say listen to different stuff, man. Yeah. Sorry, man. I just did that. I gave a gym, and now I gotta keep that one in the course. Hey. What takes the longest when y'all do production? Is it the melody, sound selection, FX, etc.?
I don't think that. For me, there's not a longest portion. I don't know if that makes sense. What about you?
I think I spend more time on melodies, but I try to spend a good amount of time on everything. Whatever it takes to get it done.
Yeah.
So we got 59 seconds. Oracle, any plugs?
Listen, live event, UnQuantized live seminar, the Producer Power Summit going down in ATL June 23rd. Go to my IG stories, swipe up. get your pre-order tickets. No Games Kit, killing it on the producerkit.com and on soundoracle.net. XO killing it on soundoracle.net. And check out the tutorials and the resource page on soundoracle.net. What about you, brother? I flipped it. Yeah, I flipped it. Hey.
Okay. Tomorrow, Saturday, I'm DJing. If you're in Atlanta, hashtag lunch bag charity. I'm DJing for that. We feeding the homeless. Nice. So that's tomorrow. If you're in Atlanta, come through. Ultimate, new kid dropping soon with a big producer. Mm-hmm. Got that locked down. We got a placement coming out. Stay tuned for that. And hey shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all, man.
It's been UnQuantized podcast.
Hey, it's been real. Thank y'all, man. Oh, we say trying to come to Atlanta? Wayne, come through.
Wayne's World.
Party time. Excellent. Yo, come to Atlanta, man. We talking. It's gonna be like this, but more specific. And you're gonna be in front of us. You can ask us whatever questions you want.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's gonna be, instead of us just talking about like short and just going through the questions, it's like,
yeah, we spend time on it. It'll be more than one bottle of Jameson.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be a lot of Jameson. We're gonna have some snacks. We're gonna have some hot Cheetos, some Takis, some Huggies, those little barrel joints. You know what I mean?
Huggies versus Capri Suns. We might have a battle.
Yeah. Ooh, we might bring out the Mondo Worlds.
Ooh, wait, what the hell?
No, remember the Mondo Worlds with the twist top of the little thing, and the twist top looked like a little wishbone.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, Mondo Worlds. Yeah,
they kind of like just broke off when you twisted it.
Yeah. See, Wayne, you know about them.
Damn,
come on, Wayne.
Okay.
Meet us in ATL, bro.
I never even knew what they were.
Mondo Worlds.
Damn, I remember them joints.
Shout out to that.
Hey.
All right, YouTube. It's been real, man. Appreciate y'all.